Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Scorekeeper here. Thank you, those of you who will be joining, and thank you for your understanding and tolerance while I work through things that are happening in my universe. And I actually didn't even know what I was going to say this morning, but I want to make it as normal as possible. And I want to thank everyone on the network for continuing to be on air while I chose to go on a sabbatical, I suppose, and attempt to work things out. I really don't know if I'm going to get into an explanation as to what really happened on the evening of the evening of March 1st at around 7 p.m. And I don't really know if I want to super get on to air. And I imagine I will. But I don't know. It's a little strange. It's a very strange sensation and thought process. But I'm taking a step in returning into the world that I have known for so long. It's rather odd knowing what has happened. It's been almost 3 weeks now. That's what surprised me. And I really cannot believe that my heart is racing right now. So I do apologize. I'm going to endeavor to work through this. And I am sorry for the steps that I'm going to be taking right now. And as I work through this, I miss everyone. I miss my former life because my life has changed in a way, even though I have had things similar happen to me in the past. It's kind of odd to explain. It's kind of odd to have to explain it like this. But I suppose the best thing that I can do is return to this place that I know so well. And it is Sports Talk with the Guys. I have been fortunate to be a part of this program since November 1st, 2008. Now the longest running program on the internet. I'm proud of being a part of it, and I'm proud of everyone who's in my universe because of it. I'm going to have to work through this morning. I'm sorry that you are the unfortunate souls to go along with me, but I thank you for being here, and I'm going to do what I do best. I apologize to everyone for not really notifying that I was returning to air today. It's a strange issue of responsibility. I'm sorry. Let's work through this. And I thank you for working through it with me. Sports Talk with the Guys. Let's do what we do. I've muttered my way through this. I'm going to muddle my way through it all morning. And I will tell you what happened. Just not there yet. Many of you know my abject failure on Facebook that evening, within an hour of it happening. It's embarrassing, it's frightening, and quite frankly, it's not the first time that's happened. I have had a knife, I've had a weapon pulled on me before, both in the private sector and in the public sector, but never in one's home. So I'm working. I analyzed everything that happened, and I would have been drummed out had I been on duty. doing my bit for King and Country as I have in the past. So I'm trying to come back, and I thank you for staying with me. And anyone who cares to join me on air, please. I apologize to the co-hosts of this phenomenal network that I did not notify I was going to return today. But I am endeavoring. Oh, man. I'm endeavoring to return to a place of normalcy. That might have been a big word that was unnecessary at this point. Today's weather is 59 degrees right here in hell. It's going to get to a high of 77, so I think I'm overdressed once again. It's not as cold this morning. It's really not too bad. It's been in the low 40s, high 39s from time to time, so it's okay right now. Humidity is at 51%. Pressure is 29.98 inches. Visibility is at 9 miles. The wind is going to the southwest at 1 mile per hour, so you can barely feel that sus. That's Klingon word for wind breeze. Sus om. Actually, it would be sus om, which is the diminutive of wind or breeze. Susa is like gale force winds. So I had made up a joke a long time ago that if you were amongst the guys, all of a sudden you're like, Susa Kia. That's Klingon. So it is what it is. Dew point is at 41 degrees. UV index is 0 of 11. And the moon phase is in a last quarter right now. As we take a look at the events in history in the world of sports, back in 1952, Wales wins the Five Nations Rugby Championship, the Grand Slam and Triple Crown, with a 9-5 win over France at St. Helens, Swansea. In 1972, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I was 3 years old probably when this happened, named NBA MVP. In 2011, Lawrence Taylor pleads guilty for misdemeanors of sexual misconduct and is sentenced to 6 years probation. That's a quick look at the events in sports history. Taking a look at National Rugby League in the land down under of New Zealand in the Telstra Premiership. They're already in round 3. The Storm 30-24 over the Panthers. The Warriors 14-6 over the Roosters. The Cowboys 26-16 lost to the Broncos. Good morning, Elway 7. Thank you for joining. You probably don't know what has happened. So I apologize if you're getting it second, third, fourth, and fifth hand, but at least you're getting it out of the jackass's mouth this morning. Or as they say, the horse, but I don't qualify. Or maybe the oversized moose. I don't know. The Sharks 27-12 over the Rabbitohs. The West Tigers 30-18 over the Dolphins. Earlier today, the Knights 26-16 lost to the Titans. I don't know why I'm reading it backwards. Strange. Later today, the Eels visit the Bulldogs and the Sea Eagles tomorrow at 12:15 a.m. local time, Pacific time. The Sea Eagles visit the Raiders. In AVP, oh my goodness, the schedule is finally up for AVP. Wow, the American volleyball stuff. Huntington Beach Open, May 10th through 11th. That's one of my siblings' birthdays. In Huntington Beach, California, May 23rd through May 24th. Palm Beach, Florida, June 6th through 7th. San Diego, California, June 3rd. June 13th through the 14th. Miami, Florida, June 21st through June 22nd. East Hampton, New York. July 11th through July 12th, Los Angeles, California. July 19th, July 20th, New York, New York. August 1st, August 2nd, Austin, Texas. And lots of other stuff happening. 8th through 9th in Dallas, Texas. August 19th through the 17th, Manhattan Beach. And August 13th through the 31st, Chicago, Illinois. taking a look at the LPGA. Are they playing today? I don't know if they are. Yeah, Rio Takeda of Japan is -17. Minji Lee is -11. And Ayaki Furu, also of Japan. The second one was from Australia. That land down under. Ayaki Furu. Excuse me, I have to cough. It's going to sound disgusting. Hope that didn't come out on the mic. I tried to mute it. Is -10. Sorry, Ayaki. Ayaka. Sorry, messed that one up. In the men's leaderboard, and I've got to accept all the cookies for this, and I have a cookie. As a matter of fact, my sibling, Alma, or Namers, as they would call her, or Vamanus, said the not yet moose, used to buy these pies from, I think it was the market. They were like 50 cents, $1, whatever. And I have one this morning that expired March something or other. But I'm March 6th, I think it was, but I'm having it this morning. Well, one has to have their priorities straight. At the Valspur Championship in Palm Harbor, Florida, May 20th through the 23rd, Jacob Bridgman is -6, 136. And tied for second is Victor Hovland, Ryu Hisatsun, and Byung-Hun An at -5, 137. Yes, they are a bit of a challenge this early in the morning, and knowing that I've been out of it for a while. NTT IndyCar Series opens up one day, 5 hours, 46 minutes, and 45 seconds mark. And it's in thermal on March 23rd, which is tomorrow. One day. Upcoming races will be April 13th, Long Beach, May 4th, Barber, May 10th, Indy, May 25th, Indy 500, June 1st, Detroit, June 15th, St. Louis, June 22nd, Road America, July 6th, Mid-Ohio, July 12th and 13th, 2 different Iowa events, July 20th, Toronto, July 27th, Laguna Seca. Ooh, I remember that one. I think I've seen that race before. August 10th, Portland. August 24th, Milwaukee. August 31st, Nashville. And they've already raced St. Pete. And for the championship standings right now in NTT IndyCar, Alex Palou is with 51 points. The number 10 driver is in first. Scott Dixon. The number 9 is at 41 in second. Scott McLaughlin. Number 3 car is in third at 36. And Joseph Newgarden, the number 2 car, but he's in fourth with 36. And Kyle Kirkwood, the number 27 car, he's 30 points in fifth. Taking a look at Mission Foods, NHRA Arizona this weekend, March 21st through 23rd. It's going on. And then we have, okay, that's actually in Phoenix, Arizona, next weekend. So you're going to be able to hear in the background as we do this program. The the Lucas Oil Winter Nationals, Pomona, California, March 27th to the 30th. Las Vegas, Nevada, April 11th to the 13th. And Charlotte, April 25th to the 27th. Formula One, baby. Yes, China 2025 in 17 hours, 44 minutes, and 55 seconds mark. China 2025. It's happening this weekend. And you guessed it, China. Not putting up a wall there, but someone else did, rumor has it. In NASCAR, also, I have to agree to the website stuff. Where are they playing right now? NASCAR. I went to the standings. I got to go back to the schedule. This weekend, Homestead Miami Speedway, Sunday, March 23rd at 3 p.m. Eastern, 6 noon our time. Homestead Miami Speedway is tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific time. No, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And last night we saw the Homestead Miami Speedway event. You had the Craftsman, the Xfinity, and the Cup Series. So, of course, the winner from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway on Sunday, March 16th is Josh Berry in the 21 car. Congratulations. And in the standings so far for the Stanley Cup, right? It's the NASCAR Cup Series. Am I going to get the standings? I'm going to get the standings now. William Byron is in first with 207. Christopher Bell's in second with 178. Tyler Riddick is in third at 159, tied with Chase Elliott in the number 4 spot at 159. Kyle Larson is the number 5 car at 52. Ryan Blaney, 143 in the 12 car. Joey Logano is 8th, number 22 car at 136. Chris Buescher is in 9th in the 17 car at 133. And Ross Chastain is rounding out the top 5 in Chevrolet in the 1 car at 128. And the first Lifeline makes its appearance. I want to welcome who was upside down for a fraction of a moment. Good morning, big dog.
Hola, presidente, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. Escucho ese digital humpo. I have no. You people respond in kind with what they receive, and I.
All right, there you go.
Oh, now he goes all gringo on me. When he greeted me in the Latin, it was normal for me to respond in the slur that I did. Good morning, young man. I can now take a sip of my hot chocolate, which has a shot of Kentucky bourbon whiskey. I'll show you. It's a very tiny shot. It's like a drip. So, good morning, big dog.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining me this morning.
Of course.
I apologize for not letting you know in advance.
No apologies.
It's been difficult the last 3 weeks.
Well, I can just imagine.
So I apologize to everyone, and I will apologize to them as they so see fit if they wish to join. But thank you for joining. I did NASCAR, so that was good. I reported on NASCAR. There's no way I could do NASCAR. That was the first sarcastic endeavor of the morning. If you don't mind, let's go through NHL standings. Would you be ready to do the standings?
Sure.
I'll be going over the scores for yesterday, March 21st. The Columbus. Oh, damn it. I'm done. Columbus Blue Jackets lost 3-6 to the Penguins. If you don't have it, big dog, I actually have it ready to go.
I got it.
Please go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. These are the standings through 6:19 a.m. Please.
All right. In the Eastern Conference, in the Atlantic, Florida is 42-24, 87 points, followed by Toronto, Tampa Bay, Ottawa. Who the hell is MTL?
I believe that Montreal.
That's right, the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, we miss you.
Then it's followed by Detroit, and of course, Boston is second to last, which is where they should be. And then Buffalo. In the Metropolitan, Washington is 46-15, and they have qualified for the playoffs. They are the only team in all of hockey that has qualified for the playoffs already.
Wow.
They are followed by Carolina, New Jersey, New York, Islanders, then the New York Rangers, the Jackets are third to last, and Pittsburgh, and unfortunately Philadelphia is in last place.
The Flyers? The Flyers are in last place?
Yep. Excuse me. In the Western Conference, in the Central, it is Winnipeg with a record of 48-18, followed by Dallas, Colorado, Minneapolis, St. Louis, Utah, Nashville, and eliminated have been the Chicago Blackhawks. They are now eliminated from the playoffs. In the Pacific, it is Las Vegas leading the way at 40-20, followed by Edmonton, the Kings, Vancouver, Calgary, Los Patos, the Kraken, and eliminated, unfortunately, is Speedy's San Jose Sharks. I guess they were little guppies because they've already been eliminated from the playoffs.
Wow. Speedy, we will mourn the
No, we
loss
won't.
of your.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
No, we won't. I had to take in the moment of remembering what it's like to be a dick. I miss that. This program allows one to be one. This program allows you to be yourself. And
Well, sometimes that's what you need.
I suppose. So, I'm not ready to tell everyone. I suppose sometime this morning I'm going to, so I do apologize. But
Eh, you'll when you're ready, you'll feel it. If you're not ready today, then that's just fine. I have to blow my nose, so I'm gonna mute myself also.
go blow yourself. That one was handed to me. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That one is terribly mean of me, but it's all good. But while the big dog does go ahead and
I'm too fat to do that. But interesting concept.
Well, big dog, this one is for you. I am sorry. What does a condom and a coffin have in common? Ladies and gentlemen, what does a condom and a coffin have in common? And the big dog being fairly quick at a lot of these, I believe he may know the answer. I don't know if he's heard it.
I do know the answer, but I will let you do the punchline anyways.
They both hold stiffs, but one's coming and one's going.
And one is going. That's right.
So he did know it. All right. Since I haven't been here for a little bit, I have a plethora. So Big Dog I request him to be tolerant. No, he's not. He's going to tell me if it's funny or not. So I have another one because I've missed several weeks, folks. So tough. I was at my boss's funeral kneeling next to the coffin. So you can really imagine this happening. When I was removed from the service or the services, apparently asking, who's thinking outside the box now, Randy? Isn't funeral appropriate? Sorry. What are you going to do? And finally, what do you call smart people in the USA? Big Dog, what do you call smart people in the USA?
I don't know what.
Tourists.
At this point, I can see that, yes.
We're all the punchline on that one. Unless you go to Florida where you end up being a dead tourist. But that's neither here nor there. Remember, dude, when the Europeans were being shot regularly in Florida?
Yep.
Yeah, God bless America.
Mm.
They're just the tourists. What are you going to do? So I do have a few stories that I've collected over the last few weeks as I endeavor to do what I do, and that's just a big collector. I should maybe go from scorekeeper to collector, at which point Big Dog would joke and then say, do you know collector? Big Dog is the collector. He actually has quite a few items, and I found out I still have one of his items here. It's a big one, too. Do you remember which one that is, Big Dog? Oh, he muted himself. Hey, mute yourself.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I think it's a big Captain America one. It's blue. It's red. Speaking on sticking with the blue theme.
Well, it's what I glitched for a second. What did you say?
What a shock. I glitched for a second. Oh, wow. It's a Captain America. So it's blue and it's red and it's white. I believe it's a statue. If you've been looking for it, sorry. It's here. I'll have to take a picture of it to let you know. So, to let you know which one, and you can adjust your inventory accordingly. So, I do want to welcome everyone who's watching this morning. If you don't mind, I want to embarrass you all why don't we give a quick shout out? Let me know. I know Vamanus said the Night Yet Moose was in a little while ago. Good morning, Elway 7, if anyone else is in. And folks, be ready for 2025, September, the week of September 2nd, a Tuesday, through September 7th. We're going to be going on and continuing with what we do. And it's some pretty exciting stuff. And of course, that's going to be picking of the weekly matchup. And I've been haranguing several football fans to join us, and I think they're going to be committed. And one is a Chicago Bear, which is disgusting, fan, but she is really, really big on the Chicago Bears. So Cuervo will not be alone. And I've been begging Cuervo to join us. But, it's kind of crossing a line there, the Rincon or the Rubicon or some shit like that. But Major League Baseball opened up this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Did you catch any of the events of Major League Baseball in the land of the rising sun?
No, I did not. I know a gig was posting that I don't even think she got up because I believe the game was on at 3 in the morning or something like that, 2:30 in the morning, our time.
I believe it was at 3 in the morning our time, yes.
And I remember they did say Mookie Betts did not play along with Freddie Freeman. But Mookie Betts, I guess, has some sort of intestinal flu or stomach flu or something that they sent him home, or they actually sent him home here to recuperate because I guess he had lost 15 pounds in about 4 days or so. So
these are athletes who are at top form, and if they lose 15 pounds like that, that's
it's pretty serious.
Mr. Betts, we're not laughing at you. As a matter of fact, Sports Talk with the Guys has been fans of Mookie Betts before he became a Dodger.
Yes.
So we have acknowledged the skill of that player. And when the Dodgers, in effect, stole him, because the Reds have no answer in that deal, what did they get out of the Mookie Betts deal?
Who did they? Was it Kike that went in the trade? And then he ends up leaving anyways, and he's back with the Dodgers?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That may be, but it was temporary. The love did not last. Though
Yep.
Miguel Hernandez did deliver for the Red Sox at the time.
And of course, Kike, of course, is world famous now for the buckle bump that scorekeeper just loves.
I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last time you see it on air, and don't get excited. This is my iPhone 8 Plus. It is gone after 8 years of solid, incredible service. I'm shipping her back. I'm still, unfortunately, needlessly attached. And what does this damn phone do in my moment of fright? 2%. Furiously drains its battery. But when I needed her most, she stayed powered while I was able to contact the authorities. Now, what does the bitch get? Replaced by a new phone. What a bastard.
So getting the iPhone 16?
16 Plus Max. I did some retail therapy. Oh. We are alike again.
Yep.
Yes. And I have the OtterBox. And yes, it's purple. Yeah, bastards. It's purple. Or lilac or violet. It's purple. But I've had the iPhone 8 Plus for 8 years. Did you guys know that there are still 30 million users of this phone worldwide? That's crazy. That's a good phone, man. And I had it for 8 years. And thank you, Mr. Jobs, for your errors. I know you didn't do that one, but you still created the iPhone. You gave. Okay, he did. I don't know why I'm melancholy today, so I apologize.
Because you're back, and everything else is going on, and you're in your safe place right now.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. The tentacles have yet to lash out and I cannot wait to see who's going to be the first idiot to get in my way. Baby steps, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, this whiskey's damn good. It is damn good. Forgive me. I'm going to get it. I have several bottles. It's actually a good bottle. They gave me a bottle of, oh, dude, I've had like, it's Henry McKenna bottled.
I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of that one. Huh, okay.
You will have to try it. You having not heard it, I think you'll. This is a Kentucky Straight bottled in bond bourbon whiskey. So you know this is a genuine item from Kentucky because you guys know about that law, right? You know about it, right?
Which one?
That you can
don't turn your back on your back on family.
That was a funny joke, by the way. This one has been aged 10 years, but you cannot call it Kentucky bourbon whiskey or whiskey, I believe it is, if it's not from Kentucky. It's something like there is a law on the books that you cannot call it whiskey, I believe. Yeah. So it's got the little wooden little cork there, or cork. I said wooden cork, did I?
Uh-huh.
Dumbass.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, that's strong. Oh, well, I had a cold. It's gone now.
What's the proof on it?
50% alcohol by volume, 100% proof.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to do a little bit of research on that, let us know. I'm not really into the materialistic stuff, folks. I'm thrilled. It is actually handwritten. Barrel number 15687. Barrel on April 2nd, 2013. It's kind of neat. Kind of cool right there. And the seal does have it 100% proof. But it has been broken, the seal. The other drink that we had, the Glenfiddich, or I don't know which one, Glen something or other, the Irish whiskey.
Glenfiddich.
Yeah, that one's gone. Sorry, my liquor intake has gone up a little bit. The second bottle of vodka, that's gone.
What kind of vodka was it?
I think one of the bottles was the Costco vodka, which would make it the knockoff to the Grey Goose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have the Grey Goose bottle, but I believe it's the Costco one of the Grey Goose, which is really not too bad.
So what you need to do is buy the Costco bottle again, and then pour it into the Grey Goose.
Yeah, I guess so. I really don't notice much of a dip. Oh, wow. I am not a Kentucky whiskey drinker. This is strong. I think I poured more than a few droplets. Yeah, I have chocolate milk this morning. It was funny. I was talking to someone about chocolate milk. They go, "Oh, what is grandma's?" I know I do not have grandma's. I have Nestle Quick. They're like, "Ooh, baller." Was that the baller? I thought grandma was baller.
Actually, people are how do I put this? True Mexicans or true Hispanics no longer want to buy what is it, abuelita?
Abuelita.
Because it is not manufactured in Mexico anymore.
Casco.
And has not been manufactured for a while. It is, I guess, manufactured here.
Sorry, that's actually funny. I guess this could be put in a BMW, huh? That's funny. It is not no more. It is, where is it manufactured? La Abuelita chocolate.
I think it's here. I remember people were saying that it's no longer manufactured there. and they're switching to something else now.
Well, okay. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. By the time I spell out the word manufactured, we're already on the second subject. It's somewhere here, but it's from the Gonzalez Barragan brothers of Orizaba, Veracruz. That's the heritage. That's
Yeah,
on their
yeah.
website. What happened
But
in
they
2021?
but they sold out to the almighty dollar.
That's interesting. Oh, you know what? They may be owned by an American conglomerate then, because
Oh,
it
okay.
says that in 2021, the tablets and the granulated mix are produced
Uh-huh.
in Mexico in the Toluca factories.
Huh.
So I
Okay.
don't know. It's very possible it could be owned by an American conglomerate, which is what gives everyone fits. But that doesn't mean they didn't move in 2022 or 2023. That's
Sure.
on their webpage. We know everything we read on the internet is true, is it not?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. That's how we live our lives. Baby steps,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. 47's got big hands. Yeah, that's what the internet says.
When I first read that, I died laughing. Um, I've only gone out, I think, twice in the last few weeks. And as a lark, I was running some errands yesterday and I stopped in King Taco.
How's it? You know, it's just what I was gonna say. Did you go to King Taco?
Oh, that's damn funny. Oh, geez. I don't know. Yes. And like a bastard, I have a burrito for this morning. But I did not want to be evil to Liz. Yeah, I did. So if Liz shows up, I have a big burrito that I'm having. Sorry, Liz.
You could ask her if she wants your big burrito.
I don't have to ask. Sadly, I think I figured it out. There's a lot of time to be home and sulk and think.
Yes, there is. You do a lot of that when you retire, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty damn lonely. It's funny. I did have a visit with the doctor, one of the many doctors that I have right now, and it was rather amusing when he even said, "Dude, it must be painful, that protrusion in your neck." So what are you going to do about it? Yeah, it looks like the step. They're going to go in there. Either they're going. I don't know what they're going to. I don't know. There's no answer, ladies and gentlemen, because things are getting serious now, and everything is moving over fast. The inflammation on my wrist is still odd. You can tell exactly where the shot was, the cortisone shot, which is strange. There's that big bump right there. I have some movement in my left hand. It's still odd. So they're going to give me another one in about 3 weeks on the right, and then 6 weeks again, and then 6 weeks over here. So, ugh. But I don't think I'm going to have an epidural after all. So sadly, ladies and gentlemen, I am not expecting. I kind of had hope, but not going to happen. And I don't know. So we're going to have some things happening. Still waiting for the last damn medical report. It was supposed to be delivered sometime in January. We're now into the middle to late of March, so go figure. When I spoke to legal counsel, it was not on our staff counsel. As you know, NDB Media and Jedi.tax have legal counsel. And
Yep.
Mr. Heffelnickel. Actually, no, we really do. We really do have legal counsel. But as a joke, where was I
Mr.
going?
Heffernickel from the prestigious law firm of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe.
Yes.
That's right.
Dude, I always give you play. Calm down. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting a legal reprimand right now, but it's all right. But I lost my train of thought. There was a joke in there somewhere. I don't know. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Don't you just hate it? This inevitable decline that takes forever just sucks. Absolutely sucks. So, did you guys know, as a tiny bit of trivia, that during World War II, American GIs in their mess kits, which were really not bad at all for even the time, their meals. Did you guys know that Americans, soldiers in Europe and in many parts of the Pacific, their coffee packets, they were Nescafe packets. So even in World War II, the Mexicans were providing the illicit substances to the doughboys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I did not realize that Nescafe, especially in wartime, has helped out many people to stay awake. Just goes to show you. So the stimulant of the caffeine was good. So, but congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Speaking of stimulants and caffeines, they ended up starting out on our Tuesday morning. The Dodgers took the first game 4-1 over the Cubs. Yamamoto over Brown. Mr. Tan Scott picked up the save. And on Wednesday morning's game, as the big dog so eloquently stated, was about 3 a.m. Pacific time, the Dodgers doubled up on the Cubs 6-3. Knack versus Steele, and Vesia picked up the save. So otherwise, the rest of Major League Baseball opens up in less than a week, next Thursday, which is a holy day of obligation, and I am preparing for it. I am reading my roster reports. I am chanting my trade deadline reservations, and I am getting ready for baseball. I will be silent on Thursday. If anyone wishes to join me, I will be watching baseball all day in my yearly moment of reclusivity. Is that a word? But anyway, I will be here watching baseball all day. And if anyone wishes to join me, there will be a little bit of food, probably a lot of drink, and who knows whatever else. But
Did you find it odd, or has it actually, the question would be, has it been done before? As you stated before, the Dodgers beat the Cubs uh, in both games, but now they fly back to America and are going to continue their preseason by playing the Dodgers, anyways, by playing the Angels for the Freeway Series. Um, so they're going to continue their spring training. Has that happened before, where the season starts and then they go back and play more spring training games?
that's a damn good question, Big Dog. And I thank you for asking me, but Scorekeeper is a little inebriated right now and does not have
Because they will be playing
desire to figure it out.
they will be playing tomorrow, so it'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I believe the Sunday game is at Dodger Stadium, and then the Monday, Tuesday games are in Anaheim Stadium. And then they have a day off, I believe, and then I believe their season starts up again on Thursday.
Which is opening day for the most people. Interesting.
And I'm not sure about the Cubs, if they're going to have any games between leaving Japan and coming back to the regular season opener.
Very good, Big Dog. I am a tad disappointed looking at the schedule that ESPN had to F everything up again, which I believe this will be the last season of Major League Baseball on ESPN. They are ending their contract. Sunday Night Baseball will no longer be after 20-some years, 25, I think, and they're ending it early. Major League Baseball, in effect, will open up on Thursday. The Brewers will visit the Yankees at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time, followed 2 minutes later by the Orioles and Blue Jays at 4:05 p.m. Eastern, the Red Sox visit the Rangers. The Phillies at the same time visit the Nationals. The Guardians visit the America's AAA team at 4:10. At 4:10, the Mets visit the A-holes. The hated ones visit the incorrectly stated scorekeeper's second favorite team. That is not true. That is habitually. It's a personal foul, illegal procedure.
Are they now your favorite team since they're no longer your second favorite team?
No, they do not exist in my sphere of influence. The Braves visit the Padres at 4:10 p.m. Pacific Eastern time. The Angels visit the Black Sox. The Pirates visit the Miami Marlins, and then at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. So it's really disappointing. There's 4 games on 4 time slots, but thank you ESPN for screwing things up again. The Gemelitos visit the Cardinals at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time, and then at 7 p.m. Eastern time, Los Tigres visit Los Dodgers here in Los Angeles, and that one is on at ESPN again. And then you have.
Yeah. Well, I figured that one would be on because they're gonna do the ring ceremony.
The Dodgers have yet to name a starting pitcher. Well, after the buckle bump, they can do whatever you want to do. Bunch of assholes. Or I guess dickheads in this phrase.
Will we be seeing the Phenom pitch this year? In your humble opinion.
Let me take another drink and I'll tell you. This is some good. Ah! What did I drop? Oh, I dropped my cross pin. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the inside source hitting the pole.
Not over the Phenom. No, the inside source is actually quite calm right now, which is quite shocking. What'd you ask? What?
Will we be seeing the Phenom pitch this year?
Oh, yeah. The Dodgers are good at marketing, so I believe they're going to do their best to get him on there. Good morning, Aisha. Thank you for the Facebook fist or the whatever. Thank you. This is
It's called a like.
It's good stuff. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I did not think I was a whiskey liker. Connoisseur, whatever. Oh, Gridiron Girl. Morning. Come on in, Gridiron Girl. We're talking about one of your phenoms. Phenomenal. I see Butch Cassidy and the Sun-Drenched Kid is at it again. I have no idea what is meant by that. Who is sun-drenched? Would that be him? Or that would be
Probably
me?
me since I'm darker. I'm darker, so I guess I'm
it just means that you go out more often than I do. This is good shit. Sorry.
Well, while we're here, let's do the NBA scores and standings, which I have both of.
We are going to transition from béisbol al básquetbol. Por favor, mantengan su asiento en la programa.
That's right. All right, guys. Last night's scores. It was the Thunder over the Hornets, 141-106. Big time blowout. Thunder are just chugging along. The Magic beat the Wizards 120-105. The Rockets beat the Heat 102-98. The Timberwolves beat the Pelicans 134-93. The Spurs beat the Sixers 128-120. The Mavericks beat the Pistons 123-117. The hated ones beat the Jazz 121-99. The Suns beat the Cavaliers 123-112. The Trailblazers did the Lakers a favor and beat the Nuggets 128 to 109. And also, the Clippers helped out the Lakers also by beating the Grizzlies 128 to 108. In the standings, in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers are still the top team. Let's see. No, they are the second best team in the NBA at 56 and 14, followed by the hated ones at 51 and 19, 5 games behind. Then it is the New York Knicks, Indiana Pacers, Milwaukee Bucks, Detroit Pistons, Atlanta Hawks, and Orlando Magic. Those are your top 8 teams. Then it is the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat in numbers slots 9 and 10. Then on the outside looking in, it is the Toronto Raptors, the Brooklyn Nets, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Charlotte Hornets, and eliminated from the playoffs are the Washington Wizards.
Oh, I should have waited till we said their name first.
In the Western Conference, with the best record in the NBA at 58 and 12, the Oklahoma City Thunder. In second place, and Oklahoma City has wrapped up, I believe, the Western Conference. They are 12. Houston is in second place, 12.5 games behind. Then it is my Los Angeles Lakers in third, in the 3 spot, followed by Denver with the same, just percentage points right behind. Then the Memphis Grizzlies and Golden State Warriors, the Clippers, and the Minnesota Timberwolves top out your top 8. Round out your top 8, excuse me. Then it is Sacramento Kings and Phoenix Suns in slots 9 and 10. On the outside looking in are the Dallas Mavericks, Portland Trailblazers, San Antonio Spurs, and eliminated from the playoffs are the the New Orleans Pelicans, and with the worst record, I believe, second worst record in the NBA, the Utah Jazz.
Oh, I feel so bad for them. Hey,
for all those Mormons.
If the playoffs started today, this is the way it would be. In the play-in, you have the 10 Kings and the 9 Kings, and the winner would play the loser. Huh? Oh, yeah. So if the Clippers are 7th and the Timberwolves, the loser would play the winner of the 9-10, but the winner of that one would go to the 7 seed. This is really the way the playoffs are going to work now? This
has been for about 4 years now, 4 or 5 years now.
Oh. I guess I must have been drinking for 4 years already. Sorry, folks. But that's the play-in. And in the East, it's going to be the number 10 Heat as of today versus the Bulls, and the winner would play the loser of the 7 and 8 matchup of the Hawks and the Magic.
Yes.
And the winner would go into the 7 seed. Wow. Neato. Okay. And the winner of the 9-10 slot and the loser of the 7-8 slot, whoever wins amongst those two, goes into the 8 seed. There you go. So, hey, that's the plan right now. You can take a look at the imagery. Look at all the neat little arrows where they go. See, the loser of this one goes here, and the winner of this one goes there, and they play each other, and the winner goes there to 8 on the other side, and the winner of this game goes to there. So follow the arrows. As I tell everyone in my universe, follow the boxes. So that's the NBA playoff picture. If day 1 was today. And as the big dog so nobly said, the Lakers are a shocking 3rd place. Dude, there was no playoff hope before the trade, was there?
Oh yeah, no, we were doing good. We were in the either 4 or 5 spot. So the playoffs were still very much in play.
Wow.
But Lucas has stabilized the Lakers.
Wow, that's neat. Uh,
And of course,
Aisha has bad news for you, big dog.
well, he shouldn't let it slip out. I mean, that's a human resources violation. If he lets it slip out, uh,
Uh,
and if he can slip out, well, tip my hat off to you that we can have it slip out.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah. And since we are talking about the hated ones,
We
Bill
are.
Chisholm agrees to buy the hated ones for $6.1
Oh, that's
billion
right.
dollars. A group led by Bill Chisholm, managing partner of the Symphony Technology Group, has agreed to purchase the Boston Celtics for a valuation of $6.1 billion. The price would surpass the 6.05 billion price a group led by Josh Harris paid for the NFL's Washington Commanders in 2023 as the most paid for franchise in North American sports history, and would easily surpass the record number for the controlling stake of an NBA team, which was set 2 years ago by Matt Ishabia, who
Okay.
bought the Phoenix Suns for $4 billion.
And that's a controlling interest only.
Yes. And the new ownership group, which includes Boston business leaders Rob Hale, who is a current Celtics shareholder, and Bruce Beal Jr.
Hmm?
The sale agreement was announced on Thursday, but terms were not disclosed.
That means if Boston goes for 6 billion, the Lakers are worth 6 billion and $1 more.
Actually, it was 6.1 billion. So the Dodgers would be 6.1
So
00001.
the Lakers, yes. That's what the
You're
Lakers
drunk.
would be worth. Hmm?
You're drunk.
No, sorry. But you're recovering Celtic fan, Aisha? Are you a Celtic? No, she can't be. She's a Dallas Cowboy. Oh, well, same difference. Aisha, you know that everyone rips Dallas online? There's so many memes that when I see it, I want to put it on Sports Talk with the guys, but then it seems like it's a personal attack and I don't want to do it. But there's just so many damn good jokes on the Dallas Cowboys. It's just too easy. So I guess I'm apologizing to you, Aisha, because I'm going to be putting more memes on there just because.
There's a there's a short video out there, uh, and it had me fooled. So it's a bunch of people, and they're surrounding a car in a parking lot, and there's a baby inside crying, and they're talking about that some guy or some person left their child in the car while they went shopping. The windows are cracked, but the baby's crying and crying and crying. So they're all surrounding, one saying call the cops, the other one saying break the window. So they're trying to figure out how to break the window to get the kid out. And all of a sudden one of the guys looks in, he's all, hey, this baby, he's wearing a Cowboys uniform, he's wearing a Cowboys jersey. Oh, the hell with them, leave him in there. They all walk away.
Wow, that's bad. That is bad. Poor Aisha. Hey, after all these years of them losing, I'm used to it. Mm. I couldn't be. Oh, hey, look. It's 7 a.m.
Yes, it is.
Gentlemen, where are your children? No, that only works. A lot of people do not believe in the 1980s at 10 p.m. All of
Mhm.
the networks used to say, it's 10 p.m. Parents, do you know where your children are? Damn. No other country did. I even thought back then was a joke. And no, it was not. It was social programming at its finest. So I'm going to have to take a little bit of the pharmaceuticals this morning. I have them with me today. So I'm going to. For those that are in my universe, look at that. How'd I win this? I am never safe. Ooh, look. My Note 10. My old OtterBox case still works on this new one. So the 810 still, or the whatever. This thing still works on my new phone, which is kind of cool. Didn't have to buy a new one because did you know that OtterBox no longer sells the clip with the OtterBox? They now have to be purchased independently. It's another way of them screwing with. Here are my spiritual guides. I'm going to take them out of my box. And here they are. Here's one, and here's the other. And I need another one. Oh, could you imagine if I took some melatonin right now, dude? I think it would only be about 15 minutes. A yastuvo, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I have the vitamin D3 5,000 unit soft gel. And then I have the, what the hell is this? The Lansoprazole. I'm sure the medical community just winced. It's like, it's not pronounced that way. I said, well, with some Tennessee or Kentucky bourbon or whiskey or whatever the hell it is, I'm going to mispronounce everything. And then I have Naproxen. Ooh. Which doesn't.
What's the milligrams on it?
500.
That's nothing.
No. I know it's not, but I'm going to take it. There we go.
Shouldn't you be taking that with food?
I have my King Taco burrito right here. Where the hell is Liz? I was kind of hoping to be a dick towards her this morning. Scarkeeper, please engage brain before opening mouth. I don't think that's going to happen. I do not believe that's going to happen. So, any big thing happen? Oh, what happened with Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James? The little ladies dusting up again?
LeBron was being a bitch.
Stephen A. Smith? Oh, he was?
LeBron got mad because Stephen A. Smith talked about Bronny James, how that quit forcing your son to do something that he's not capable of.
Stop forcing your son to do something that's unnatural for him.
Yeah. So LeBron, instead of having a personal conversation with the man, which would have been the adult thing to do, decided to air out his grievances to Stephen A. and, of course, in front of the entire world. So, but you know what? If your kid's playing, then he's fair game. And if he sucks, then the world should know about it.
Yeah, because I read somewhere around here that Stephen A. Smith called out LeBron James' low-class move. So,
yeah, he talked about it the very next day.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, what is he expecting, dude? He's an adult, Bronny. What a name.
Yeah, he is. He's 20, 21, something like that.
I guess LeBron cannot say he's his own man, but I guess he's not running for presidential politics. So. When Clinton said about Al Gore, he's his own man. That was a bit of presidential political history.
The funny thing about that is
he lost
20 something years ago, LeBron's mom was in the stands, and I guess he got into either an altercation or it was a bad call or something like that. And the mom jumped up and started complaining or yelling at the ref or something or other, something like that. And LeBron told her to sit down and be quiet. And then afterwards, in an interview said, I'm a grown man. I have to stand up for myself. But of course, 20 years later, he does the exact same thing that his mom did. So,
is Junior on the roster, or is he in is it D League, G League, the stupid league?
Both.
He's playing both, really?
Uh-huh.
How does that work out? Oh, wait, it's LeBron Jr.
Uh-huh.
So is he like a two-way player? Instead
No,
of
he
being
no
football and baseball, he's a G League and
no he has a guaranteed roster spot, but they can send him down to the G League for training or whatever they want to call it. But yeah, so he is on the team. In fact, he had his best game in the loss against the Bucks 2 days ago.
really he showed up, right? That was his best game.
He scored, I believe it was 17 points, 15 points, 18 points.
Really?
Yeah, let me see what it was.
Oh.
It was all garbage time though. It wasn't like pivotal. I mean, the Lakers lost by almost 30, so
Although, dude, you scored 17 points,
let
Ronnie.
me see.
I gotta hand it to you because you've scored 17 more points than I ever will in an NBA game. So
Yeah, he scored
I do not.
17 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 7 of 10 shooting, which was surprising. Oh, and he actually made two 3-pointers, 2 of 4. But his plus minus was a minus 36. So there you go.
Minus 36. Wow. That's bad. Is that for
Yep.
the one game or is that
No,
cumulative?
that was the one game.
That's bad.
Yep.
That is a wonderful statistic, ladies and gentlemen, in the NBA. The plus minus.
Excuse me.
If you're in the minus in the NBA, it's not a good thing. If you're in the plus, that is a good thing. But that was a one game number, so what was plus minuses on the season? I can't tell you what it means. I just know it's a good statistic. The big dog can tell you what the plus minus means.
I could if I want to.
But he doesn't want to. Ladies and gentlemen, Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. It is 7:08
right.
a.m. and Aisha just shared a reel on Facebook. That was very nice of her. I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to.
There you go. Let's
So,
see.
anyone else in the chat room want to make their presence felt? We have quite a few people watching us. Why don't you say hi? Let's do a roll call. Kind of like they do at Yankee Stadium. Fan number one, fan number two.
Here, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, here. Okay, that's Big Dog. Maybe Aisha will speak up, and then Elway 7 might say something. Damn, that was good whiskey. I'm not a whiskey drinker. Damn, it has affected me. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. There was only a quarter left of chocolate milk, and I filled it up. Let me tell you, just clean out your nostrils. It burns. There was something happened over the last week, which I was really unhappy about. I'm not even going to mention the website, whatever. But there was an article entitled, and this is in Yankee fandom, Yankee fans can only laugh at Alex Verdugo's sad attempt to find a home in free agency. This is the sort of vitriol that's out there in sports. How can someone actually write an article about this? That Yankee fans are happy that Alex Verdugo, who was a left fielder for the Yankees last year in their drive to the World Series, where they got balloon blanged, shot, destroyed by the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy was a significant part of the team. And yes, he started out very hot and then didn't do very well for the rest of it. But for someone to write such trash like that, the Yankee fans can only laugh at his attempt. He's still a free agent, as I understand. Are you really a fan if you take that sort of happiness? Dude, he donned the pinstripes. He did everything that he could for the team, and he had a bad year. So Yankee fans are taking delight in the fact that he hasn't signed with someone else. Who the hell? As a matter of fact, I am going to put you on blast. You worthless piece of crap. Oh, Austin Owens. Dude, you're a moron that you actually wrote an article like that. That Yankee fans are gleeful at Alex Verdugo. What sort of trash are you to write an article like that that's saying the Yankee fans are so happy that this guy is failing at finding a free agent spot? And this is from Fansided, the website. This is the trash that they're putting out. Way to go, guys. Way to go. I don't have a follow-up story.
Okay.
Let me look on one of my other pages and see.
Would you believe he'll find a spot in the next week or so?
Sadly, I don't think so. He's a former Red Sox. So I don't know if he's going to find a spot. He statistically had a bad year near the end. So,
in answer to your earlier question, Bronny James's plus minus is a minus 50 for the season. That is, yep, that is 5-0 for the season.
And I am here also, you drunken Egypt.
But if you're here, then you should come on to the episode and show your lovely face.
I'll behave. No, I won't. At least I was upfront about it, though.
And when you come on, it'll be funny because you'll be on the other side of me, and it'll be a reverse Oreo cookie. Because instead of it being dark white, it'll be white, dark white.
I remember. I think I still have the memo somewhere. Someone wrote a memo, and they put the definition of Oreo, and they said, it's a slur, an Oreo, black on the outside, or white on the inside. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's Oreo. There's an Oreo, there's a banana, and there's a coconut.
Yes. Someone put the definition of Oreo and then put like 8 people on there, and I was in the second spot. And I was like, I made a top 10 list. And that was a time when What's His Face had those lists. And I was in the number 2 spot. I was like thrilled. I was doing acceptance nominations and stuff. And I'm like, yes, I firmly believe that the person number 1 does qualify. But I'm still angered that I was not considered first. And the memo, or someone wrote that thing, and they passed it out at work in the times that you would pass out stuff surreptitiously. And it had the strange effect of it backfiring. Everyone posted the memo at their desks. And we're like, hey, look, I made a top 10 list. That was funny. Oh, okay. I will endeavor to do so. I just received, oh, damn, the message. Oh, God. I got a little message that came across my screen. I was going to click on it, and I wasn't quick enough. Oh, man. Oh, I apologize. I think I'm not feeling well. I think I am under the weather. So I sorry, folks, if I am coughing a little bit. So
it's going around. That's why I'm sick.
Oh, you're under the weather right now, dude? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's why I keep going off camera and muting myself, because I keep having to blow my nose.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Hey, at least you can do it to yourself.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Gridiron Girl. Oh, you did. Oh, you posted it in the Sports Talk with the Guys chat. There it is. There's the link. I'm sorry I failed to post it on the Facebook page right now. So it's really strange. Oh my God. I just got a text message. Getting used to this facial recognition stuff is a little odd. But now Homeland Security does have my thing. I guess I have arrived. The gardener is coming over today to mow my lawn.
Solomon's coming over to mow your lawn?
Oh, that's funny. Oh, really? Really, Aisha? Thank you. I appreciate the notes. Why don't you take the link and join us as well? Yeah, I have a picture of Solomon Walters mowing my lawn, mowing my lawn. I put it up on Facebook and I said, you know, you've arrived when you have a minority mow your lawn. A lot of people got offended by that. So I thought it was absolutely awesome. Come on, Aisha, just join us. And I guess Gridiron Girl will be, oh, this is the day that I got the pin, big dog, on my desk at work. Check it out. Remember this pin that I showed you? Look at that. You know you're a bitch, and then you get to change it. It gives you an answer. I remember I got this pin. I enjoyed that one. That was funny. I should get a lot of gifts from my coworkers. A lot of them. It's just really odd.
You were
they
well
had a
liked.
bunch of swear words in them. Yeah. So I remember when they were trying to send me to the moon or to the space station, when all those pop stars and stuff were getting the rides on to the Mir space station or whatever, costing like $10 million or whatever. There was a before GoFundMe and all this, there was a genuine attempt to send Roger to space. Oh, funny. I won't admit how much was raised. Sadly, it was quite a bit. So I had a fan appreciation base back then.
Yeah, they wanted to share you with the universe.
Oh, boy, did they. I would have taken it because being claustrophobic, once you're in there, you've got no way to get out, dude. I would have freaked out, I'm sure. I am claustrophobic, straight up. I do have difficulty from time to time in certain spots where people would actually find common, and I just do. And knowing the close quarters of the space station, dude, I think I could. Space station is large in area, but the living quarters are actually relatively small. It's not that big. Ugh. No, I would never make it on the space station. Now, if we were aboard a starbase, that'd be different. Because I could just beam up and down. I went way off topic. I don't know why. I said I'm claustrophobic. Why did I even mention
Well, then we'll get you back on topic. Where do you believe Mr. Rogers will end up at?
Isn't he dead?
Aaron Rodgers? No, he's not.
Oh, that fool. Okay. Oh, that's good. He is not going to end up in Minnesota.
Yeah, he's not going to end up in Minnesota. Right. He's not going back to the Jets as they got their other one. All indications seem to be pointing towards the Steelers.
I did pass that by on the internet. Yes.
The thing, though, is remember the Steelers have a quarterback. You know, Broncos country, Mr. Russell Wilson, is their starting quarterback with another year left. So I don't know what the plan is on that one because I do not believe Aaron Rodgers is going to be going to be the backup quarterback. No, not with his ego.
But don't the Steelers have a physical and mental test? I mean, he's going to fail that one.
No, he's Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't have to take that.
I don't know, man.
He'll put the tinfoil hat on and he'll pass.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot about tinfoil man.
He should just retire.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's go to the NFL because there has been major.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by a reel that showed up on my Facebook page. I apologize. I'm doing an Aisha right now. So, Gridiron Girl, are you going to join us or not? I'm just curious. Did you do that to tempt me? And the big dog? I need to know. Hey, big dog, if you saw an alligator or a crocodile, because, the alligators are the ones with the long snouts, the thinner snouts, and the crocodile is the big, arrow-shaped one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you get near one?
No, I'm not white, and I'm not an idiot.
Okay, fair enough. Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. It's 7:22 a.m. here on the West Coast, and as the big dog so eloquently stated, we are smarter than the average fan from Miami, Oklahoma. It's the best.
Would you get near an alligator or crocodile?
No, I already have dealt with several. In my dreams, I think I was eaten twice by. I don't know if it was a crocodile or an alligator. I think it was a croc. Ooh, it was in a river, so I think it was a crocodile. No, alligator. I don't know. Who cares? It was a dream. I guess nightmare. I've been eaten twice now that I think about it by alligator, crocodiles. Well, something. I don't know. I think it was when I was going through a stressful time in my life. Yep, just lost the audience. I don't think they liked my alligator or crocodile question. So, hey, sorry. Gridiron Girl, where are you? George Foreman, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you saw this come in over the wire yesterday, passed away. And it was a bit disappointing. The family released a statement. And folks, here's how you know they have nothing to say. Boxing icon, dude, come on. The family released a statement on Foreman's official Instagram account saying, quote, "Our hearts are broken. With profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who peacefully departed on March 21st, 2025, surrounded by loved ones. A devout preacher, a devoted husband, a loving father, and a proud grand and great-grandfather, he lived a life marked by unwavering faith, humility, and purpose. He was a humanitarian, an Olympian, and two-time heavyweight champion of the world. He was deeply respected, a force for good, a man of discipline, conviction, and a protector of his legacy. Fighting tirelessly to preserve his good name and his family. We are grateful for the outpouring of love and prayers and kindly ask for privacy as we honor the extraordinary life of a man we were blessed to call our own." Good morning, anime girl.
Hello, how are you? Besides being drunk?
I am not. I don't know what the hell that means. Is that some sort of code?
Yeah, they're in the green room. She's in the green room. I don't see her.
I don't see her either. I don't see her either. I've just been trying to contact her to say I can't see her in the green room. So, hey ho.
You're in the wrong show.
Hey ho. You're in the wrong green room.
She may have pressed the wrong button or something. Oh dear. Anyway,
backstage. Well, good morning, Gridiron Girl. Whoever the hell, Aisha. Morning.
Like I said, persistently drunk. I mean, even
someone just stepped on my grave. Ooh, sorry. Oh,
yeah, it's me. I've got a juju doll here, and I'm stabbing it with pins. I won't be staying on too long because I've got some work to do for tomorrow.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I've got a show with Liz tomorrow. I have to sit and watch Suzume
Wow.
and then see if I can locate real life locations to the locations in the anime like I've done for the past two.
Suzume, is that like two girls or something or what?
No, it's a it's a film, an anime film.
I know. I'm just being an ass.
I gathered that, but I decided to it deserves. I mean, it's the big dog. He's a Lakers fan. What else do you expect?
That's right. Hey, we're in the number 3 spot. I'm happy. We're only a game out of the number 2 spot. So
Where the hell is Gridiron Girl?
she's in the wrong green room.
How? I gave you the link, damn it.
Did you give her the right link for this show and not for the last show that you did in 1800?
Why don't you click? You know what? Go blow your nose. Look, the reality is I got the link for this program, and do you know what I would have to do to go and get the link for the prior program? No.
I'm just putting forth
I don't have the wherewithal to do that.
I'm just putting forward a possibility. Keep your bloody hair. Oh, you haven't got any.
Look, postulate all you want.
Yes,
Gridiron
I
Girl,
will.
I'm going to do it again. Here, Gridiron Girl, I'm going to give it to you again.
See? Glass of water, packet of wine gums. He's anybody's. God, really?
Back to George Foreman.
He's dead.
Yes, he is. And of course, he was the oldest heavyweight champion when he beat it was George Clooney, I believe. Not George Clooney. What's his name? Clooney.
Get out.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, speed of a striking slug.
I just sent you the link directly, Gridiron Girl, which is the same one.
Jerry Clooney. There we go.
Jerry Clooney?
That was in 91. That's when he became the oldest champion, heavyweight champion. And of course, as the millennials will know George Foreman not as a fighter, but as a pitchman, because remember the George Foreman Grill, which he became synonymous with, of course, since it had his name, and he made tens of millions of dollars from that, pitching it.
I know people who owned the George
Oh,
Foreman Grill.
I've had a couple of George Foreman grills. They're great grills. They cook perfectly.
I've had one or two.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
They work.
Yeah.
Not brilliantly, but they work.
And of course, I think for me the funniest thing about George Foreman is, he had five boys, all named George Foreman. So it's George Foreman Jr., George Foreman the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth.
Uh-huh. I heard a beep.
There she is.
There she blows.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Kind of muffled, but we can hear you.
I'm having mom's sick.
What?
Aw.
What?
Yeah.
You're ill?
She's sick.
What's up, Joe?
Round 2 of the virus.
Oh, I see. Well, shouldn't you be in bed asleep, young lady, and not engaging in live shows?
Well, I'm seeing the return of our beloved, so I had to join.
You guys understand that?
Some of it.
Some of it. I got some of it.
Oh, okay. I didn't get any of it. Oh, I heard that.
See?
Let me take off these headphones because I'm distracted here.
Yeah, take the headphones off.
Thank you.
It's because she's peddling with Wheezy and Rupee.
I think she's got a headphones with a mic on and it's not really working all that well.
Oh.
woke up, scorekeeper?
Gridiron Girl.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe the inside source woke up.
Oh, that's dead. Not
That's
right
not-
now.
That's not just dead, mate. That's petrified and in stone now. It just
No, just put on a Star Trek movie. Oh, at the mention of Star Trek. Jeez. That worked.
Yeah, Star
It's
Trek.
an odd fetish.
Extremely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt about
We
it
have
now.
to. Who we have to look, Swana?
I have to stand up now. Forgive me. All right. Oh, I apologize. I have to sit up. I'm already standing up. All right. That was damn good whiskey. Oh, she muted herself. What the hell, Gridiron Girl?
Oi,
She's
Bridget.
fixing
Bridget the
she's
midget.
fixing her headphone.
She's
Bridget the
fixing it.
midget. Shut it.
Gridiron Girl playing with electronics. Oh my goodness. This is like something. I don't know.
Hey, Bridget the midget. Shut it. I like big dog to talk. Just behave yourself.
Are you talking to me?
Well, I ain't chewing a brick. That's for sure.
You're actually talking to me.
Bingo.
I am not a midget, and I am not a midget. Oh my goodness. I guess we're all under the weather. Is that what it is? So misery loves company. How are you feeling, Anime Girl? Do you have a cold, a cough, or inherent lack thereof isness?
I have a very bad cough. Yes,
You do.
I
Oh,
do. And I also am not feeling in top form due to outside influences that are really starting to get to me. Oh, hello.
Sorry to hear that.
So I'm just having to bimble along as best I can. Oh, we're
Gridiron
obviously
Girl?
keep her awake.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, what
There
happened?
you are. Good morning,
What-
Gig. How are you? Other
What
than
did
being
you
sick.
have? What did you have on? What was not working?
I got a new iPad, and it came um with headphones, like yours, kind of, but more.
You got a new iPad?
Yes, I did,
Oh,
and it has a little keypad, but I'm learning how to do that one. So, but today I
what?
tried.
Your iPad has a keypad?
Yeah, little connector, but I haven't figured that one out yet. So today I tried to do the
She means
headphones.
keyboard, scorekeeper. Keyboard.
Thank you. What did I say?
Keypad.
Sorry.
Oh boy, that's a good cough there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can keep that up. You'll be coughing up a gold watch soon.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're outdoing me with your cough. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, terrible.
I
Hi, guys.
yeah, I'm going to call this new disease Trumpism because he's a dick. So never mind.
Oh, yeah, we know. Hi.
Yeah, tell me about it. Demented freaking pigeon. As you can tell, I really like the guy. Not.
Huh. I
How
feel the
do
same
you
way.
really feel about that?
Yeah, it's a shame that guy missed him at the rally.
Yeah, I think that was all a hoax.
Yeah.
Where's the scar?
Well, there you go. Let us move on. It's meant to be a sports program, not a political assassination.
Oh. Sorry.
Man, you are sick, girl.
Yeah, you are really.
All right, folks. We are not going to condone any sort of violence or anything other than a pitcher hitting a batter and the batter taking it out on the pitcher.
Yeah,
We condone that in a heartbeat. And
for sure.
When a first baseman comes flying in and knocks out the batter, that's what the first baseman supposed to do. The first baseman covers the pitcher on their side, and the third baseman covers the pitcher on that side. That's what's done. And I've been ripped for having that opinion. I'm like, wow, shut up and play the game, and then you'll understand. But you have to play it to win it, not the way Mama said. Mama always said something.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
And ladies and gentlemen, knowing that life is like a box of chocolates, I do want to remind someone that like the NBA's top 10, like the FBI's top 10, NDB Media still has its $10 thingy. As you know, when we were doing digital radio only, we wanted to help out our friend Forrest. As you know, Forrest was searching the jungles of Southeast Asia, and they never found Charlie. So we want to help Forrest find Charlie. If you can provide us a birth certificate of someone born in Vietnam named Charlie, we will gladly give you $10. That was announced
I remember
years ago.
this.
I'm sorry, what?
I remember the stick.
We want to help our friend Forrest.
Yep.
So the reward still stands. I told my coworker this, and he's like, dude, my neighbor's kid is named Charlie. I'm like, dude, we got a $10 reward. Now you have to understand.
Is he from Vietnam?
Yes. I mean,
That's
and the
funny.
guy named his son Charlie. Oh my God. I was like, dude, have him contact us. We'll give him the $10 reward. We're trying to help Forrest, our buddy. You remember that Gridiron Girl, huh?
Yes.
The stupid shit.
I had a Charlie too in the office.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh my God, that is so right. Yeah. Oh my God, that's what even made it funnier. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a $10 bounty if you can present a birth certificate for someone born. I think we opened it up to the heritage of or whatever, but hey, we're just trying to help out our buddy Forrest. So, thank you. Tirade over. Wow, all of you are really under the weather. I'm sorry. I had my flu shot and I did feel a tiny bit of a cold, but I think I only had a runny nose for about a day, and that was about it. So the cocktail of the flu shot did work a little bit this year. I've now had the flu shot, I think, 6 years in a row now, and it's fairly effective. I'm sorry, Gridiron Girl, am I boring you?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
No, I heard you yawn. I'm
I
just
was
so used
no.
to
I'm
getting
trying
the
to catch my
yawns from
breath.
you.
Sorry.
Oh, well,
Let
same
me
thing. Every time I speak, you yawn. I get it.
It's not a yawn.
You
I'm calling,
yawn.
it's how I'm breathing right now.
Okay.
Sexy.
Hey, so how'd your Dodgers do earlier this week?
They won both games. Very
Now
early
they
in the
get to go back
morning.
to so their reward for winning 2 games is to go back to spring training now.
Right?
The
I
entire
don't
team?
I don't get it. But I don't get it. But whatever. But at least they're not playing in Arizona. They're playing, right? 1 game at Dodger Stadium and 2 at the Angels Stadium.
Yeah, the freeway series
I believe it's
back.
Yeah, I believe it's Sunday at Dodger Stadium, and then Monday, Tuesday at Anaheim.
Okay.
And good tickets still available for Sunday's game. I believe they said field level seats are as cheap as $112.
This is at Dodger Stadium?
Yes, Smith.
Whoa.
Yes. And upper level are, I think they said $32.
So it's top of the
So,
deck?
yep.
I remember when going to a
I'm
baseball
glad.
game, that a preseason game just didn't have the same thing. I was like, it's not a real game.
Yeah, I get
Now,
it.
shit, if I get to a preseason game in a major league stadium, I'd be happy.
And I mean, with it being the Freeway Series, you might actually get to see the starters play since they're gearing up for the regular season. But Miss Dodger fan, what's the status? Do you know? Do you have any updates on Mookie Betts or Freddie Freeman?
Or your stud, Shohei.
Oh, Shohei is not due. They slowed his what do you say? Rehab
His pitching?
with pitching.
Uh-huh.
So he's probably gonna be, hopefully, if they take their time with it, like they want to, it should be in May. You should see him.
Pitch. Okay. And what about Mookie?
You know what? I have not heard anything on him, so that's kind
Yeah.
of scary. I think he always gets. Last time I think when they went to Korea, he got sick too. He's very delicate flower.
He has a delicate stomach.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and who else?
Freddie Freeman.
I think he'll be
Is he?
dead on.
Did he
I don't
play at
think
all in the preseason? In spring training, did he play?
in spring training he did. Yeah, he
He
was
did.
hitting
Okay.
home runs. So
Okay. So his ankles healed. Okay.
yeah,
I just was wondering.
I think it's his rib that's hurting him. The one that
Oh,
he
poor
broke.
baby. Poor baby.
I know, but yeah, we got 2
You know,
wins
he only has his millions to comfort him.
and his children.
And that's right. And then when they open on
And his
when's
wife,
opening
man,
day,
son Looker.
scorekeeper? Wednesday or Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Thursday. So when they open on Thursday, they get the rings, and we get to see what the ring looks like.
I wanted to go to that game, but yeah, it was the cheapest was, well, top of the deck, but it was like going for like $75. I go, it's okay. So
Put it on the NDB Media budget and then use the NDB Media credit card.
okay, I
Oh,
got one.
Yeah.
That woke up scorekeeper.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
there
listening
one?
to all of you folks. I
Is there
apologize.
one
No,
in
I
existence?
know, but your reaction though when I said use the NDB Media credit card, you were like, what?
So I'm gonna
I'm
go.
laughing. There's
gonna
nothing
go
I
on
can
this.
say.
I'm gonna go
I'm
this
sorry,
2nd of
Gridiron Girl.
April.
I've interrupted you several times. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go this April 2nd game.
Oh,
They're
you
playing
are?
the Braves
Okay.
on a
That should be a good
Wednesday.
game, actually. That should be a
Yeah.
good game. On Wednesday, you gonna play hooky? Or is it a
No,
night game? Well, it's a night game.
it's a night
Yeah.
game. Yeah, I can't do those daytime games. I get caught
Why?
because I got caught last time.
Did you really?
Yes,
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I get a I get a because on Facebook it went into Instagram, and I have some friends at work.
Oh.
So yeah, they go, oh, sick, huh? But they knew
That's when you say, yeah. I was sick. I was sick of work.
I was sick of work. I had to go to Dodger game,
I had to go heal myself at Dodger Stadium.
right?
The healing
with a-
powers of Chavez
with a
Ravine.
michelada.
There you go. Oh, how's your Easter sacrifice going?
Oh, it's been
It's been tough.
it's been very tough. Yeah, but I got
Well,
wake
just
up.
a few more weeks, just a couple more weeks to go.
I know, huh?
I know,
What?
huh? There it is. There it is. Did you hear that? I know, huh?
And then you have scorekeeper over here drinking his whiskey.
Right? Teasing me. Just tease. You're just big tease.
How are Wheezy and Roofy doing?
I can't find the
They're
Mach
good.
5. Damn it.
They are asleep. So
Lucky
all
They're
is well.
asleep.
Yeah. They're chillaxing.
What scorekeeper
Oh,
looking for?
so
The Mach 5, my car.
about
About?
Roki
What are you, Canadian now?
A
about
boot?
about
A boot?
Roki Asaki.
Bless
I
you.
think I think he's gonna be a work in progress. The kid has a lot of crazy
He
shit,
has
but he has no
he has
control.
he has a lively arm.
Yeah, he
Isn't that how they
does.
said it back in the day, Raj?
Yep.
When you had no control, you have a lively arm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited. Woohoo!
I'm happy for you, Gridiron Girl.
You're welcome.
Do you think they might send him down to the minors for a bit to try and tune him up?
Oh,
No. I think they have enough to cover. This little maybe 1 and 2. I think he went up to 3 innings, if I'm correct, on the Tokyo series. Yeah.
Yeah, and his ERA is like 45 or something like that, isn't
Is it? I have no clue. Shut up. I don't
Did he
know about
pitch
numbers.
game 1 or game 2? Oh, he pitched game 2.
Yeah. He has 5
So
walks.
the line for Mr. Sasaki,
Okay.
I'll have it up in a moment. I apologize. The box line.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Sasaki, well, he went 3 innings, gave up a hit, 1 run, 1 earned, walked 5, struck out 3. He walked a few too many. It's early.
Yeah. I think that was in the 3rd inning that he walked. But
He has a 5-3 ratio the wrong way.
yeah.
6 base runners reached base in 3 innings. That means the whip is 2.0.
What does that mean? What's a whip?
Walks and hit. Excuse me. What's a whip? You actually
Whip
had
is
the nerve
good.
to ask that on air.
Anyway, whip is work in progress.
And hit. Oh, very good. Work in progress. That's pretty good. The whip is walks and hits divided by innings pitched. So a good whip is 1.2 or better or lower.
Okay.
If he has a whip of 2.0, that means that every inning 2 base runners get on base. That's not good.
Yeah. So
relievers should be at 1.0 or less.
Okay. And then now that she knows, now Gig will tell us what kind of whip she has.
Yes.
With that leather bustier that goes along with it. Hey.
Help, Aisha, help.
I am not getting involved when it comes to that sort of perversion. I am in here and listening. It's not. I'm sorry. And if you're going to dive, big dog, please do it quietly and I'm not on company time, please.
You see, Mr. Yamamoto went 5 innings, gave 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 struck out 4, and 1 run. That whip is really quite good. That whip is 0.8.
Wait, say that again. You went in and out.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She set that one up way too easy. That was a grapefruit, man. I gotta hit him.
Yamamoto's whip is 0.8, which is quite good.
Gig, you're going to have to stop doing little snippets like that because you're really, really leading people astray.
Now, Brown, who lost on opening day for the Cubs, went 2.2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 walks. That's 7 base runners reach base against him. In 2 innings, dude, that's like a whip of 2.3. That's bad. And Imanaga, the starter for the Cubs, went 4 innings, no hits, but he walked 4, so his whip is 1. But like Big Dog said, the ratio is backwards. For Imanaga is 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. That was the chair. That was the chair. That was the chair.
WD-40.
Sure. So congratulations to Gridiron's girl as she's gagging, hacking, and trying to survive.
Oh my
with this
God.
morning. Yes.
You almost
I
killed
said
me.
congratulations to you.
You guys almost killed me here. Okay.
Whoa. That does not sound good at all.
While the Dodgers are 2-0, the Cubs are where they belong at 0-2. So it is
Hey
what
now,
it is.
Cuervo's going to jump on here and start yelling at you.
As is Carol's on and a few other Chicago diehards. Well, hopefully Gridiron Girl doesn't gag her lungs out.
Scorekeeper, do you know if anything was ever finalized or a mutual agreement was made between the people in Chicago, the apartment owners that have
Yes.
the bleacher seats? Was that finally rectified?
Oh, yeah. They incorporated their agencies and they work with the Cubs. So, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I believe you can actually buy those tickets through MajorLeagueBaseball.com.
Oh, now? That's funny.
If they're not sold out. But, yeah.
Major League Baseball will they just want their percentage.
Sorry, I was trying to get out a greeting there, Lethal Migraine, but that's the best you're going to get out of me this morning. Morning, Lethal Migraine.
Okay. And Lethal, who is your favorite right now to win the Stanley Cup, in your opinion? Since you are the hockey specialist here.
That's going to take too long.
Scorekeeper, what do you feel about Cooper Kupp being let go by the Rams and conversely signing with, was it the Seahawks?
Yep. Yes.
I was genuinely disappointed. He's like, what, 31? But I guess in football, he's on the wrong side of 30 now.
Yeah.
I was genuinely disappointed that he left the Rams. Stafford to Kupp worked for several years here in LA.
Yep. I do believe, though, that I mean, good for Cooper Kupp, of course, but I do believe the Seahawks overpaid for him. He's a 3-year, $45 million contract, $15 million a year.
Wow.
And he's been hurt the last couple of seasons, so I'm not sure. And of course, like you said, he's on the wrong side of 30. So that's a lot of money to pay for a older star. Let's see. I'm trying to see what was guaranteed and what wasn't. No, doesn't say.
It's a shame. Lito, to answer the question, thank you for this answer. Every team is so inconsistent right now. It's crazy. I would say the favorite is probably the Florida Panthers, but they're missing 3 of their top players, and they won't be back until the playoffs. So if I were to pick a team today, it would that
Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay.
That.
And I see the Cowboys aren't really doing anything in as far as trades or signings. So it looks like they're going to stand pat.
There's a surprise.
Oh, we saw a video of Anime Girl for it was like half a second. Are you dressed up in anime gear right now, there, Anime Girl?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would I be dressed in anime gear?
I don't know.
It's a Saturday afternoon.
What?
Slightly damp around the edges. How to Train Your Dragon film number 2 is on the television. I've got a glass of milk in my hand. No, I'm not dressed in anime gear.
What do you feel about the live action of How to Train Your Dragon? How do you feel about that?
It's like most live action attempts from animation. It doesn't really work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done it with different anime films and said, oh, live action, like I think they did one of the fighting ones. It just didn't play. It just doesn't work. They can never get the.
And go ahead.
No,
No, I was gonna say, and I want Gigs see what Gigs' thoughts are also, and Scorekeeper who wants to put in his thoughts on it. Of course, it's going on a tangent as usual. Do you believe that Snow White will be one of the biggest flops of this century?
Highly probable.
I was in a spirited conversation with my youngest, Gmo, and Claudia yesterday. And we were talking about Snow White. And surprisingly, Claudia was of the progressive side. And I was just a tad surprised by that. And her argument was that she's going to go see the movie. She's looking forward to it. I said, well, she is not a denizen of the internet then, but fine. She's going to go see it. She was looking forward to it. And I commented, but this Snow White is not the Snow White that we know. And I said, there's no Prince Charming in it. And if screw everyone, if you don't know by now, it's your fault. The movie's been changed significantly. And my comment to her was, why don't you just make a new movie? You're doing Snow White and you're not following the story. What's the point? I said, well, that's good because we don't need someone to come and save us, blah, 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 and this. And like, oh, you're a feminist. I was like, ooh, I do believe in equal treatment of everyone, but the story is the story, whether you like it or not. So they're making a new version of Snow White, which is not Snow White. Just name it something else.
But that is her name.
But it's not the story. They are remaking the cartoon, the story of the cartoon.
Okay.
And that's my argument. While you're in effect not. Go ahead, Gridiron Girl. Please put me in my place.
No, why? Why should I? I agree with you.
And of course, one of the first things that came out, of course, is when she was cast as Snow White. Everybody was complaining because she's not Snow White. And because I mean, when they talk about the most beautiful person, or however it goes, I forgot how the saying goes.
Gal Gadot.
But her skin is as white as snow.
The fairest of
the fairest one of all, because her skin is as white as snow. That is not this actress. No, whatsoever. I like Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen. She fits the spot.
Gal Gadot, in my humble opinion, sorry, Big Dog, is like 80 billion light years more attractive than the Snow White individual.
Was it Rachel Zegler, I believe? Is that
whatever its name is?
Yes, you're right. Snow White, it's Rachel Zegler.
Yeah, and I mean, she came out of the shoot just all already against it. I mean, if you were that against the movie, then why do the movie?
Yeah.
You know, she put down, ever since last year, she's been putting down the story of Snow White, saying Prince Charming was a stalker and all this other stuff. She doesn't realize that this movie was made in was 39 scorekeeper, 42 or something like that,
Oh, I believe it was 1937. Very good.
1937. And, times were different back then,
Times have changed.
you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, and I agree times have changed, but I mean if you're gonna
Yeah, but
do
the original
go ahead.
story is from 1812.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're going even further back. I mean, tastes change, opinions change. It's a damn fairy story. It's
So you're right,
Yeah.
but the 1937 version almost matches the 1800 story.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's classified as a classic, like
And
all
and
fairy.
yeah. And the thing is she as a Gen Zer doesn't I guess can't fathom
Gen
the
stupid.
fact that things were different back then. And the thinking and the way things were written, so on and so forth, have changed over these last 100 years or so.
Well,
And
precisely. If you
yeah,
read Suetonius, Life of the 12 Caesars, and then you read a modern take on those same 12 individuals, the language used and the opinions put forward have completely changed.
yeah, that's true.
So you can't, unfortunately, change history to suit yourself. And to change a fairy story just because you're a feminist or, it sounds misogynistic, get a life, for crying out loud. Get out the bloody cupboard and smell the damn roses, because to me that is just so stupid, so pathetic.
Lethal, yes,
Yeah.
she was great in West Side Story. This is a whole different ball of wax, though. She's taking on, you know, us the greatest, probably the greatest animated movie of all time. I mean, it was the first, so that's a lot to take on. And the fact is, she has not really been behind it. And Disney is now realizing that because now across the world, Disney is scaling back all the premieres. They're only allowing a certain amount of press in, and it's only the favorable press that they're allowing in. And a lot of the premieres have either been cut out or have been shortened because of the statements that she's made and the way she has over the last couple of weeks been softer towards the original story of Snow White. And I believe either Disney or her agent told her to calm down because this actually, if she speaks out when she shouldn't, this can actually ruin her career. And she does have she's on trend to do a lot of things. But if this and her attitude doesn't change, she's going to be stamped as difficult to work with.
So you're blackballed.
Yep.
The whole thing, and I appreciate your comment, Lethal Migraine. Dude, we are who we are. We grow up knowing what we know. We are our history. So there's a little more to your comment than just to be able to answer it in a flippant manner. But I'm gonna end up repeating myself, and I'm sorry. Before anyone else gets any other opinion of me, my thing is they're not telling the Snow White story. Just tell another story. That's it. Just say you're telling another story. That's it. You're not telling the Snow White story. And it has nothing to do with changing attitudes. It has nothing. You've changed the story. If you're going to remake it, remake it. If you're going to do it differently, who cares? Tell another story. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're saying that they're they're remaking the Snow White story. No, they are not. The characters that we know are not there. And whether you like it or not, as the word was used a little while ago, whether it's misogynist or not, the story's a story. Tell your own story. So think about that, folks. Well, one of the problems is Hollywood is so bankrupt that to turn a story on its ear, oh my God, that's like, oh, we have a busted play. Oh my God, do you even know what you're saying? Oh, well, we're gonna that is such a and to say it's a cliche. Oh, guys, to turn a story on its ear, no, there's nothing good about that. Tell your own story. That's always been my contention. If you're going to remake it, there's very rarely any time the remake is better than the original. Whether you agree with it or not, tell your own. Are you that bankrupt that you have to find a story? Yeah, they are. Are you that bankrupt that your creativity, you have to change what came before? Tell your own. So, sorry. It's still going to be misunderstood. I'm still going to be accused of living in the past and defending the story, which I'm not. It's like it should stay in the past. So,
And also,
I hope Claudia likes the movie. She's going to go see the movie. I hope she likes it. And if she doesn't,
and also,
well, so what?
and also on his comment where he says, "I don't know why people obsess about the past." Well, that can also be said about Rachel Zegler. Why is she obsessing so much about the past story? You know, why did it trigger her so much? She's the one that's really. It's because of her that we're going back to all that stuff. So, but anyways,
Yeah. Good morning, John. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. There's a comment. I'm not sure who wrote it in the chat room, but it says both Godot and Ziegler have been openly vocal about some of the political stances, which caused further controversy for the film. Okay. I did not see Gal Gadot comment negatively about this film, but where she stands everywhere else, yes, I suppose. But I haven't heard her rip this film.
no, she
Ziegler
has not ripped the
did.
film. She hasn't ripped the film. She's very much behind the film. The thing is, though, Zegler and Gal Gadot are on opposite sides on the Palestine thing. So
Yeah.
that's where the tension's coming from.
So good luck, Disney.
Wow.
They're going to need it. They're going to need it.
Yeah, they're going to lose big on this one. But that's very easy. That's very easy for me to say. Am I going to go see the movie? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if I go see it or not.
Oh,
I
wait.
don't really watch remakes in general, so I'm not putting this Disney remake down. I don't go watch remakes. Go ahead. Well, okay, I take it back. I'm very selective. There have been a few remakes that I've wanted to see, but it's a kids' film, guys. It's a kids' film. Gridiron Girl. I interrupted you so rudely as I do.
Yeah. I'll wait until it streams, then I'll watch it.
Really? Oh, you will?
Waste my money.
I will not. Anime Girl, you gonna watch it?
Probably not. Probably not. As I say, every time I watch a live version of an animated film or an anime film, it disappoints me greatly. I've never seen one yet that I've enjoyed, so it'll probably be a pass for me. I probably won't go near it.
I appreciate that comment, but here's the thing. They're the same movies, just redone for a new age. Johnny Depp did one as well. It's still the same movie, folks. Just done, in a different style. It's the same damn story. They didn't change it. I couldn't care less about when it shows up on Disney Plus. I will give it a watch. Really? You're going to watch Snow White? Oh, I have no desire to watch it. I'm not going to pile on to this movie either. Just good luck, Disney. That's
So
it.
what was your opinion of Malevolence then?
Me.
I liked it. The first
I
one.
haven't seen it.
Yeah. I've seen both. In fact, I've got both on DVD. They're both quite good. It's basically the retelling of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Big Dog, did you see Malevolence?
No.
Yeah.
My kids are all grown up. I had no reason to.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing for me.
Well, you got a grandson.
Well, but he's not
Yeah,
there
but he's
yet.
yeah, he's already 4, so and he's into dinosaurs. His thing is Godzilla. Oh my god! Because
There
now
will
I'm
be
watching it.
opportunities.
Yeah, I'm watching him every other week now. So every time he comes in, that's all he wants to watch is Godzilla.
You'll have to go by
Nice.
the BBC series Walking with Dinosaurs. That'll open his eyeballs up.
Oh, I know
He's
which one you're talking about. Yes.
what's
Actually,
it called?
that is really good.
It is.
Yeah.
What's it
Walking
called?
with Dinosaurs on the BBC.
Walking with Dinosaurs.
Walking with
Yeah.
Dinosaurs by the BBC. I believe there's six episodes of it.
Oh, I think I've only seen 3, but they're all good. They
Yeah.
are.
Is it on a certain streaming service, or
I'm not
do I have
sure.
to look for it?
You probably
Maybe
have to
YouTube?
look for it.
No. It's
Walking-
probably on one of the streaming services.
It's probably
Walking with Dinosaurs. I'll check it
Walking
out.
with Dinosaurs. Yeah.
Try the
Yeah,
BBC
yes.
channel.
Yeah.
I'm
There
sorry,
is.
Gridiron Girl?
Try the BBC channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. BBC have a streaming service called iPlayer. I don't know if you get it in the States. It might be on there. Because there is a follow-up to the actual series called The Story of Big Gus, and it follows just one dinosaur from when it was born to when it dies, and that's also
Okay.
quite good.
When she said BBC, I was thinking something else. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:13 a.m. Do you know where your children are? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks. Thank you for joining us. Today is March 22nd, 2025, and this is unfortunately only episode 19 of the 9 of the year, and that's really more my fault than anything else. So anything. Sorry, Lethal Migrant. Did that Wizard of Oz movie do well? I never paid attention to it, how it did. I didn't either. Sorry.
Which Wizard of Oz? Is he talking
Wicked?
about Wicked? Wicked did excellent at the theaters. It did. I forgot how many hundreds of millions it made. Wicked.
Haven't they just done a remake of that or a number 2 of that Wicked?
Yeah. Well, part 2 is coming out next year. So what it was is the movie that just came out was part 1 of the Broadway show. So the movie is to when they pull the curtain on in the middle of the show for intermission, and then the second movie will be after intermission is over. So they essentially did the Broadway show in 2 movies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I took my girls to see Wicked in Hollywood at the Pantages, and it was damn good. I liked it. I'm not one for Broadway shows, but that one I did like.
It seems to be picking up quite a few reviews and picking up quite a few awards, so it might be worth a quick glance at it, I suppose.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Well,
I'm going to go ahead, Big Dog.
No, go ahead.
I was going to redirect us to what we do here on Sports Talk with the Guys, and I was going
Of
to
course.
direct over to Gridiron Girl and probably get one of the most stupid forecasts that I've ever had in my life. But I'm going to ask, where do you see the Dodgers in 2025, Gridiron Girl?
Well, just for that introduction, I'm not answering anything from you.
Ooh.
Do you? Regarding that question. You just said I'm gonna get. What did you repeat yourself, please?
No, not going to happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
All I heard
Okay.
was a stupid comment, and then then you said something else. Blah 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 blah. Good. Okay.
I'll ask the question. Where do you see the Dodgers in the future, Gridiron Girl?
I
Uh,
said this may be a stupid question, so it was directed at me. Where do you see the Dodgers this year? I mean, if I ever threw you a bone, woman, I don't know if I ever have in my life, but go ahead.
Well,
But go ahead and overreact.
Hey, that's me in a nutshell. Um, I don't want to be
Yeah, you do.
braggadocious.
Ooh.
Is that a word?
Wow. Yes, it is. And you
Alrighty.
said it right. You
Nice.
said it in sections, but you did say it right.
Um, I think they will be on top in their division.
Are they going to win the World Series?
They will. I'm not going to go there. I don't want to be.
Do you want to jinx them?
I don't want to jinx them.
So we didn't know about the negative, maybe?
Yeah. I know. I want to be optimistic, but
Are they the best team in baseball?
on paper right now, yes, I do believe so.
I would go further to say that not on paper. They're the best team in baseball. They're 2-0, damn it. They're the only team that's 2-0.
Not according to your former Yankees pitcher that no longer pitches for you guys.
Oh,
The guy who gave up the home run. Yeah. He's still talking about that, saying that the best team did not win. That the Dodgers were not the best team. The Yankees were the best team.
Oh, that guy.
Just like,
Yeah,
that guy.
As a lowly
yes,
former owner Yankee fan,
that's right.
Guys, when I did my review, which I'm stunned as to how many people actually did watch that program when I gave my World Series preview. I know that Gridiron Girl was there for that one, so she was wondering what I was going to say. But didn't I clearly say the Dodgers were favored to win the World Series?
Yes, I was there. I heard it.
Thank you, Big Dog. Yes, and I gave my analysis position by position. And the only thing that I did say was, I must come clean. I did tell someone that I did believe that the Yankee pitching was superior when you looked at the numbers. They were healthier. He said, if the Yankee pitching does what it's capable of, it could be a sweep. I didn't tell anyone that, but since someone who I know very well says, ooh, that's a big call. I'm like, yeah, Peter, I only told you. He said, but that's a big call. So I admitted it on air that I did tell someone. And what happened? The Dodgers outpitched, outhit, outdefended the Yankees. Done.
What do you think about Lisa's comment there?
Oh, what's that? That's funny. That is funny.
It's not going to be us.
Look, folks, Trevor Bauer, he should be pitching in baseball. For the way that some people have committed crimes around the world, Trevor Bauer, he paid his price. He paid it. This is what America's all about, folks.
Even if he's arrogant, he's
exactly. Big Dog and I were never fans of him before all this went down.
We do not like him at all.
We made it clear. We thought he was selfish. We thought he was an arrogant prick. But did we acknowledge his ability? Yes. So when all that went down for 2 years, we were on the tougher side against him.
All three of them too.
But we called it fairly.
Yes.
I know we did. So our whole thing was, hold on. Now, a lot of people said I was against Bauer from the very get-go because of my line where I said, dude, you put yourself in a position. And because of that line, I was, oh, well, you're just against Bowers. No. The rules of Major League Baseball, F all of you. If you guys don't understand the rules, it's not my fault. Those are the clauses in baseball. So, guys, don't put yourself in that position. I'm not taking it holier than thou. The rules are the rules. But now, knowing where we are, Bauer paid a very high price.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Rupee needs me.
Actually, scorekeeper can easily replace Cole right now. Yes.
And thank you, Aisha. I got your thing. Thank you.
Yeah, well, yeah. The follow-up to it, the Walking with Beasts, is also on the same streaming service.
Well,
okay.
Which is another good series. Yeah. I appreciate you brought that to the fore, Anime Girl, about that. Yeah, dude, Big Dog, it's not a kid series per se. It appeals to everyone. It's just well done. It's good. I know you do watch some documentaries. I'm betting this one will appeal to you. Okay. And it will allow you to watch it with him. Is he too young, Anime Girl? No, huh?
No.
I mean, he's not. At 4?
No, it should appeal to a kid of that age. I mean, I remember sitting watching it with a neighbour's kids, and they were about 4 and 5 at the time, and they were glued to it, absolutely glued to watching it, because it also, I think on one episode, it takes you behind the scenes to show you how they do the animatronics and the close-up shots of the heads of when the dinosaurs are doing things. So it's pretty good. It's a good shit. I've got it on DVD, and I watch it once in a blue moon, and it is great. It is a great one.
There's another comment. Bauer should pitch for the Yankees. He can easily replace Cole. I had a pithy remark on that. Yes, he can. This will probably shock everyone. I subscribe to Bauer's channel. I watch him, or not watch, but I listen to what he has to say. Guys, I've said this before. When players talk what they do, when they talk about how they do it, dude, it's great. It's just when you start talking about conspiracies and other stuff, it just gets stupid and old, and it just shows how arrogant and stupid you are. I'm not talking about Bauer. I'm talking about a quarterback. No one cares. No one gives a damn.
I was just gonna say that when he talks football, he knows what he's talking. He knows what he's talking about. But then he starts off with the other shit, and it's like, all right, time to turn the channel. Time to change channel.
The quarterback for the Cowboys that won a playoff game, and he is now no,
not Dak. Dak Prescott. Yeah.
No, the one who's doing the color commentating right now.
Oh,
that quarterback. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's amazing how he calls the plays. He knows what's going on. He is actually incredibly entertaining to watch and to listen to. When you hear Aaron Rodgers talk about the game, dude, you almost just start drooling because you're listening to someone that is a student of the game. I would say, dare I say, understands the game.
Yeah.
And listening to him is just wow. But then again, he starts talking about this. Shut the. You're stupid. And the thing is, he's so arrogantly ignorant. Sorry, folks. In the world of the living, Aaron Rodgers is a dump. Just shut your mouth, dude. Talk football. You're good at it. But when you talk about anything else, you show how arrogant or arrogantly ignorant you are. But that's an American idiom almost. We Americans take pride in how ignorant they are. They
well, when you got a president, it's just literally written off your whole Department of Education. I'm not going to argue with you.
The only thing I would add to that, right or wrong, is that this is a Republican issue going back to before Reagan. Reagan did his best to eliminate the Department of Education as well. This is a Republican concept thought process. Folks, right or wrong, shut up and listen to my comment. It is a Republican plan to eliminate the Department of Education. This has been their theme for ever in a day. I will acknowledge that. Go to hell, Lethal Migraine. Go to hell. I am not prepared to argue that, Lethal Migraine. I am not prepared to argue that.
Are you all picking on them there Southerners again?
We're acknowledging that I would argue with you that we are just acknowledging the reality of the situation. Yes, that's it.
So I'm right. You were picking on them there Southerners again, ain't you? Come on now, boy.
Semantics. So it's
in England and all, it's north and south, and we normally take the Mickey out the northerners, so we're used to it.
Well, yeah. Well, we're out on the West Coast where we're supremely confident in ourselves.
I'm not going to go there.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go there.
I thought it stands on its own. So, but it is absolutely fun to listen to the people that cry the most and consider themselves the smartest are from the South. And it's just so horribly confusing. It's just, and you guys know that, what's her face? How does she go by here? NorCal girl. We actually get along in many things, but when it comes to the Civil War, oh my God, that is absolutely hilarious. And it's like we're about.
What does she feel the South should have won or something, or what?
Wow, that's the opinion I get. She believes in the great Southern cause, and you know what? I actually shouldn't talk about her right now in that manner because I respect her enough in many other things that we have a difference of opinion. But she's wrong. I'm right. But I still acknowledge and respect her.
Bloody hell.
I'm on the right side of history.
No, you're not. You're in the fucking
We
opinion
won.
idiot on that one. But never mind.
Defend your co-host. That's your position in life. Stanford University has done research on religion, voting preference, and IQ for the last 90 years. What they have found is that the highest average IQ belongs to atheist liberals at 116. The lowest average IQ belongs to religious conservatives of 86. Mentally challenged is considered sub 80. I'm actually familiar with this concept and Lethal Migraine. There is no daylight between you and I when it comes to this. I love using highfalutin words because people are like, huh? What the hell did he just say? And by that time, I've already moved on. Yes, sadly, I have found that to be true, Lethal Migraine. There is no daylight between you and I on that. So, but the funny thing is, Lethal Migraine and I are both believers. We believe, we have a belief system, but we readily acknowledge facts. Anime girl?
Yeah, I've never claimed otherwise. I've never claimed to be the intelligent one. I've never claimed to have the overarching final say on anything. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. They can hold that opinion as much as they wish, and I will hold mine, and I will defend my position and my opinion as strongly as anyone else. And that's how I feel.
I love the last one. Oof. That's what made me laugh. Oof. Yeah. And this is how you know that you are dealing with someone that has no ability to think things through. They have no ability to understand things outside when they say, well, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's what you hear from a certain sect of society. Well, that's just what I believe.
Well, I don't believe it. I have an opinion about it, but I will read and learn about it.
No,
That's
no,
why-
that's their belief.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Yeah. Oh no. I will read and learn about it. That's why when people start chirping on about Romans, Egyptians, the Second World War, the First World War, the American Civil War, the English Civil War, I will go and I will get the books out and I will go through them with a fine-tooth comb, and then I will come back to the individual and I will lay it out in front of them and say, right, argue with the experts. And that's what I do.
I agree. There are many things that I don't have opinions on, and I will not give it because I have not studied it. And the issue that Liz and I have is when I made the claim that when it boils down to it, the Civil War was fought for, it was an issue of slavery. And she says, no, it's not. And I said famously, well, then you need to go back in time and tell those bozos that it's not about it, because the Declaration of Confederate States says we are doing this to keep slavery. The Declaration, 11 of the 13 states stated in their constitutions that slavery will remain. That's why we're doing this. So, Liz, sorry, sweetheart, you need to go back in time and educate those dumb bastards, because that's what they were doing.
The problem you've got with that is several state constitutions in the North had the same problem.
I've heard that, and I've never followed up on that. And I would press you for proof on that one, but we'll take that off air. It was 100% about owning people. Yes. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm going to tell you something that happened internally, and I have no problem telling this story. This is an NDB Media super secret thing. I have a host that was on the network that was interviewing someone else who was a guest, and they've been on as a guest a few times. Some other person who was a guest sent me the message, dude, what is up with your host and co-hosts? What are they doing, and why are they doing this? And my response to him was, well, first of all, they're not my co-hosts. They are hosts and respective guests on the network that have their own opinion. And as to they being mine, I need you to clarify something. I understand that you from South Carolina may have issues with ownership of people. We don't do that anymore. I get it. They're not mine. They're guests on the network. But that was my answer to him. I understand that you could say they're mine. I don't own them. So I did write that as an official response, and the idiot didn't even understand what I said.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Of course, he was from South Carolina.
Sorry,
Big Dog. Where's that?
South Kakalaki.
That's right, South Kakalaki.
I have a friend in North Carolina, and he's very educated.
North Kakalaki.
The funny thing is, sorry, Anime Girl, the funny thing is, people from Carolina will laugh and say yes. They're cool with that line. They are. It's not everyone, but yes. Go ahead, Anime Girl. I'm so sorry.
No. I'm just saying. He's a point.
God damn you, Liz. Where are you? I want my King Taco burrito. I have it right here, right now.
She's milking the cows.
No, I think, without giving too much away, I think she's having a bit of a hard time with health issues.
Yeah, I don't know. And folks, I'm sorry. I've been withdrawn as well. I didn't, as I started this program, I said I did not inform anyone that I was going to do today. I just felt that I had, yes, I agree. I had to choose a date. I chose a date, and I said, at 5 o'clock this morning, my alarm went off, and my first thing was, no, you're not ready. I said, F it. I'll change the alarm to 5:30. See if I feel different in 30 minutes. That's the real scorekeeper. And the alarm went off at 5:30, and I was genuinely confused. I'm like, what's going on? And I looked and was like, oh, thank God I'm not late. I'm like, okay, all right. Let's do this. And I did apologize to everyone when I went on the program this morning when I said I didn't inform anyone that I was going to do this. And I was sorry that I did it. But for me, I just had to choose a date and do it. Folks, and I guess this is maybe the moment. Maybe I'm still a little stronger. And I'm only a little stronger because of everyone in the chat room, all the likes, because of Big Dog, Anime Girl, and Gridiron Girl for choosing to spend time with me and with the audience this morning. I need you all to understand that I went through almost every emotional thing. I went through the belief of failure. I went through the belief of being a coward. I went through the belief of being scared, wanting to withdraw from everything. I didn't want to be seen. I know you're going to find this hard to believe, but I really did want to hide. I can't describe it in any other way. But I will tell you what I did suffer the most, and I have to tell you guys because I need to tell you that when it happened, I had never felt so much sadness in my life that when I went through the gate and I fucked up and he was behind me and my senses were on overload, I immediately said, what did I do? And I went into overdrive. And I was overcome with the level of sadness that I've never, ever felt in my life. And the sadness was over a phone. Over a goddamn phone. My thoughts went to my daughter, my oldest, and then to my youngest. And I was angry because I failed. Number one, I turned my back on the individual. But I was trying to lead him away from the house. And I thank you, Hope. I know you're not watching this episode. And I thank you for your words on how you reminded me that I led him away from the house. Hope, you told me that in that moment, I did my best to lead him away, and I suppose I did. And it took me 3 weeks to come to that realization. But I still failed. And then when I went out, I didn't see the car that was in the cul-de-sac. That was 2 failures. But it is what it is. The events that happened are done, and I'm happy to be here. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy to be here. My third mistake was breaking down on Facebook. I chose not to erase it because I just chose not to erase it, but it was the utter failure. I was stunned at how many people responded almost instantly. You were one of the first, Big Dog, and I thank you. And you know what? There was no judgment from you. There was no nothing. No, it was, dude, you didn't even say what happened. You just called me.
Yeah. I didn't even finish the video.
For that. I'm sorry?
I didn't even finish the video till I went back later and finished it. But as soon as I got the gist of what happened, that's when I just stopped. I will say, and I don't mean to make levity of it, but I did chuckle because this was after I talked to you. You're going through the story of what happened, and you say, and he wore a goddamn Dodgers jersey.
I was angry, dude. I was angry.
And I felt for you, and I was going through the emotions because I mean I've been robbed at gunpoint a couple of times with
you and I
working
have
for
been.
Rite Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women
So,
held up.
but when you said that, you are going through all the emotions, the whole spectrum, and yet you still got in. But he was wearing a goddamn Dodgers jacket.
I know. I did too. I felt the same way.
And let me tell you, Gridiron Girl, at that moment, I actually thought of you at this program about Dodger fan.
I told myself, God damn it, why do they have to be wearing a Dodger jacket?
In a
Shit.
way, yes, but that was also my point. God damn it, had to be a Dodger fan. And guys, you know which jacket it is? Big Dog, the exact one that I have, the blue with the white.
Oh,
One of the Letterman jackets. That's when I could not control the anger. That was.
and like I said, I felt for you.
Dude,
I
you can
saw
laugh.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can laugh at it now. But like I said, I started watching, and when I got the gist of what happened, that's when I immediately stopped. I just called you, and after I finished talking to you, I went back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish watching this, and then you're like, you're going through the emotions,
I
and you're trying to
swore,
keep it.
dude.
Yeah, yeah, you're going through the emotions. You're trying to keep it together. You're like, and the worst of all, he was wearing a goddamn Dodger jacket, and I chuckled. I'm like, oh, Raj.
That's why I can look back now. I have not.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I did see the video after, and I was like, oh, for the love of God. But I didn't. The response that I received, no bullshit, was overwhelming. The response I received was overwhelming. And I think I was alone and I effed up. I was genuinely alone at 8 o'clock when I did the video. I hadn't had anything to drink. And I was frightened in the sense I didn't really know what to do. It wasn't about calling the police. I was a tad offended when people said, well, did you call the police? Well, did you watch the video? So I got a little mad at that. Well, you should call the police. You just saw the video. I called the police, but anyway. There are things to laugh at. And I feel bad about what happened. I've analyzed the situation. I know where I messed up. I am a lucky individual to still be here. And I'm not going to get into any other particulars, but I missed all of you. I missed everyone in my universe. I really did think it was going to end when I was walking by the side of my house. And like I said, the sadness was it was over a stupid phone that I didn't even have. And that's why I was so sad that it was going to be over an effing phone that was not in my house. It was a level of sadness that I've never, ever, ever, ever felt. And I'm talking about the sadness of losing a parent, a sibling. I didn't realize how close I was. There were other people that answered almost in the same way that you did, Big Dog, that they told me that they were watching the video and they started to comment, kind of like make a little funny joke or something. And then they're like, oh shit, he's serious. And they told me, a lot of people told me that they withdrew, they deleted their comments. I feel bad because they didn't know where I was going, but they said in like 20 seconds, you can tell this is going bad.
Yeah.
And they told me, I had about 4 people tell me, they're like, oh, Raj, I put a smiley face like, dude, where are you going with this? And then they're like, oh, shit. I got apologies from people because they had put a comment and deleted. But
And for me, it was just because I remember I grabbed my tablet and I was like, TV was on, but it was more background, so I was just scrolling, and then it popped up said, Roger was live 5 minutes ago. I'm like, what? I was like, 5 minutes ago. I'm like, it's 8:30 at night. It's an odd time.
Oh,
It was an odd time for me. I'm like, what's going on? Why was he on? So
in
that's when
the
I clicked
famous
on it.
words of Rosalind, why the hell is Roger on at this hour?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why is he on right now? It's a weird time.
Yeah.
So that's when I started watching. I was like, oh shit. Let me call him.
Big Dog, you were one of the first ones, but you were not. I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked. Like I said, the response was overwhelming. I intend still to respond to everyone who took the time to respond to me. No lethal migraine, you dumbass. Stupid dumbass. Would you highlight that, Big Dog? Because my hands are frozen a little bit. That's why I'm laughing. I read it. Like, you dumbass. That was actually good timing right now. Stupid dumbass. Oh my God. The humor works. And everyone telling me, they're like, Raj, I'm sorry, I wrote this. And when I saw the video, I was like, oh, damn. A lot of those responses were funny. And Cynthia, I know you're not going to watch this program, but you saw it go live and you did reach out to me almost instantly. And I will forever be in your debt, Cynthia. Thank you. And the words that Hope wrote to me were words that I needed. And I hold them close to my heart. But everyone took the time to reach out to me in so many different ways that I'm trying to get back to everyone to reach out to them personally. It sucked, guys. I've had knives pulled on. I've been stabbed before. I've had guns pulled on me, but this one was different. Had it happened in here, Easton was within reach. The guy was pear-shaped. I was taller than him. The sad thing is, I am stupid. Had I evaluated the distance from me to the bat, it would have been a whole different story, but I got caught out in the open. I'm not proud of it, and that's why I had to do the soul searching that I effed up. I had better training than that. If they would have pulled me before the board of inquiry, they would have run me up and down, man. But I want to thank Pomona Police. What was a lifetime for me was a 4-minute response time. That's fast, huh, Big Dog?
That's pretty good.
I mean, really, that is fast. But I lived a lifetime waiting for them to get there. And they responded fast. I want to thank my neighbors. They kind of knew something was going on, but when I ran up and knocked to their door to ask them about their camera, they responded as well quickly. A lot of people responded. I will forever be in their debt. There was no cowardice from anyone. And yeah, had that person walked into my garage here, it could have ended differently. It also could have ended badly. So there's no bravado. No nothing. And Gridiron Girl, I know you also sent me a message, and I thank you. Aisha, you also sent me a message, and I thank you.
I did speak to you.
Yes, actually, I'm so sorry. You did. You also called me. Thank you.
Yeah, well, only an idiot wouldn't be scared with a weapon pointed at them. Anybody that says they ain't scared is either stupid or dumb or both.
Anime Girl, I want to thank you for that, but I do need to clarify. It was not pointed at me. It was brandished.
Same meat, different gravy.
Yeah. It was pulled out of his jacket and it was held up like this. It was in the Dodger jacket and it was brought out like this. I could see very clearly what it was. And I remained calm. My goal was to lead him away because I didn't know if the back door was open, because everyone who knows where the gate is, it's not 2 steps from the back door. And my thing was to lead him away from the house. I can look back and say, yeah, that was my immediate goal, was to lead him away. That's the only thing I did right that night. So I have received incredible amounts of support. No one had a negative word to say. And I'm eternally grateful. I held all of your words, all of your thoughts, all of your posts, all of your comments, and I hold them and I see them almost daily. But I did withdraw. I did go insular. Believe it or not, guys, I was scared to go on video. It's like I didn't want to be seen. And I still didn't want to go on today. But I miss everyone. I'm glad to be back.
We're glad you're back.
It's a life
Yes.
lesson. Be more like me. Don't go outside. Nothing good happens out there. Yeah. Oh, for the love of God.
Just showed up on my feed 11 years ago today.
Today. We were in, actually, I don't know if we were in Southgate, Big Dog, or if that was here.
I'm not sure.
11
But
years ago might be here already.
yeah, there you go. That was one of the tamer ones that I did.
Yeah. Those action figures are now back there.
Yeah, I know. You took them away from me. I was the reason why you moved them.
Part of the reason. It's because too many kids were playing with my action figures.
Don't you mean only one big kid was playing with your action
No,
figures?
because he did it with so many weeks and months. He did it for a long time. Every
Yeah, I
week
did.
it was done differently. But it got to the
And
point
I
where little
and I
kids,
didn't and I didn't use the same ones. I got one of each.
yeah, you bastard, creative. I will give you that. No doubt about that. So, again, folks, I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm going to say thank you. I did miss all of you being here on Saturday and on the other days of the week. I'm still working through it. I was stuck for a while. It's the best way I could say it. I was stuck. I don't even know if I could put it in words what the feeling was over the last few weeks. I did not want to be on air. That I can tell you. It was strange. And that's why I just had to choose a date and say, yeah, cabrón. Vámonos. I want a Darth Maul movie, damn it. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, 8:55 a.m. Pacific time. It is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. Thank you. I also noticed that while I was talking to all of you, the number count did not go down. So all of you that suffered through that emotional tirade, you guys are stronger than I am. I thank you. And I did. I missed being on Saturday. When Lethal Migrate flinched every time. Oh, damn it, Prima! Did I win? Hi, Prima. Yeah, I guess you did. And we'll talk. Hopefully we can get together real soon again. So, yeah. I'm a little disappointed. I don't think Alma, who was watching, knows. Good morning, Patty. Miss you, kiddo. So my sister's been very quiet this morning, so I don't know. I know my older sister knows, but she blew it off. She didn't care. She, you're alive. Shut the fuck up. I was like, damn, I should have gotten more love from a bear out in the mountains. All you need is tennis shoes when you see a bear, right? That's it.
Right.
And a buddy to outrun.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah. But actually, I would stand with the big dog because I think that we have a chance of intimidating the bear.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no. Yes, we need a cooking day. We've been talking about that, and I agree. That would be absolutely a lot of fun. So, on Sunday of that weekend, I had a get together with my seminary brothers, and it was a great elixir. It was great seeing. I hadn't seen some of them in 40 years. And it was good. It has been difficult, but we're moving forward. In some ways, I'm still kind of stuck, but you know what I just did? I inhaled. That's a good thing. But everyone here reached out to me, and I thank you for that. It sucked, guys. It sucked. It sucks when you get older. So, thank you for indulging me, and for your indulgence. There's both, and we intend to be on here for a while longer, don't we, Big Dog? Anime Girl, Gridiron Girl.
Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Well, I might be on a bit more.
Okay, I
than
wasn't
normal.
talking about today in particular.
No, I'm going to say. I was saying I might be on more often because I'm thinking of retiring from my work.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I've come to the end of my love of employment. Let's put it that way.
Have they told you that they can tell that you've come? I remember when that happened. I don't know if it was in late 2021 or early 2022. Someone was coming up to me and said something, and I turned around and I said, do you know that I've made the decision? They're like, yes, everyone knows. And I'm like, oh, son of a. He says, oh, yeah, dude, we know that desire is not there anymore. We can see it. And I was told by my coworker, he said, I know that you've made the decision. I was like, oh, my God. I was like, all right.
No, I think my decision is still filtering through to one or two people.
Understood. Hi, sibling. She says, still here, not a texter, too slow. Lethal Migraine says, 14 games in the NHL today. My eyes will be glued to the TV for 12 hours. Wow. That is pretty good. It is. But it still has been good. My return to air today, I'm glad I did it today. I didn't want to, but I needed to. And being withdrawn is not a good feeling.
No, doesn't help.
Yeah. But this is my first step back, and I'm happy for it. And I got a lot to do, thank goodness. I have a lot to do. But again, I thank all of you for reaching out. So I'm going to leave it at that because I'm going to belabor this, but I've said my piece. I'm still happy to be here. I know how close it came. And now, time to move on, man. Time to move on. Hey, guys, you guys notice that? Forgive me, but Gridiron Girl, Anime Girl, and Big Dog. This is the way I'm always looking at the camera. I didn't realize I had this on this side. Has that always been there?
The shadow?
Like that, what's not white, it's black.
I thought it was a bruise. I never said anything.
No, that's my beard. Has that always been there?
Yeah, probably.
That's funny because I'm almost always this way. But today I've been like this.
You've been squeaking. That's what you've been doing.
Mind your tongue, young lady. It's my chair. I'm sorry.
Everybody blames the tools.
Yeah, because I'm sitting on this side. I rarely ever do it. I had no idea that I had that black little stain there. How funny. Because I'm usually this way, seated over here on this side. Yeah, so I rarely ever see that. That's funny. Oh, well. Had you noticed before, Gridiron Girl, that
The
I was
shadow?
heavy on that side?
Yes.
Thank you for that tidbit.
You're welcome.
That's funny. I never ever paid attention to that. I didn't. I'm like, wow! I didn't know that was there. All right. For some reason, everything else is turned white except for that little portion over there.
What are you talking about now?
Yeah, look, dude, on my left side here.
Of
Or
its
no, it's on
chin.
my. Yeah, that little
Oh.
portion of the beard remained black. Everything else is white.
Yeah, I know. Been there forever.
Yeah, I had noticed that because I'm usually on this side, so I'm this way. Wow, that's funny. Everything else is dead except for that little portion right there. It's a realization, big dog, a sad realization. Everyone
just like
blames
me.
the big dog. Morning, Dream. I didn't see this one. Did I blame him this morning?
Stud muffin.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't think I did. I blame Big Dog for this.
For what? For the black?
This.
Yeah, I'm the one that keeps you sane. That's why. I'm the part that keeps you alive.
Oh, all right. Oh, muzzle Thomas until he sends me pho. No, I will not. Oh my God, that's good. Anyway, I know it's too early, but
Did you see Thomas's comment the other day saying that he put a bet on the Cleveland Browns to win the Super Bowl? I believe he said he bet $5 and I forgot how much he says it'll pay back. Some astronomical amount.
Anime Girl said everyone blames the big dog for the squeaking. I said everyone blames the big dog. Okay, yes, I got it. And it's my chair that squeaks. I will tell you that I am disappointed. Has anyone continued the attack on Matt Alvarez and his chair?
No.
Look, I got some laughing. I really went hard on Matt. It looks fake. How do I know you didn't film it in front of a digital picture?
The chair is AI, right?
Poor Matt. I was on the attack. I'm like, it looks fake. And he sat in it. I'm like, that doesn't mean shit. We can see your head in front. That doesn't mean anything. Oh my God, poor Matt. I miss Matt. But that was right before everything went down. That's why I'm just curious. Did everyone else continue with the attack? No? Yes?
No.
Matt is going to spend all baseball season in Sacramento trying to build a chair at the athletics game. Folks, when Matt said he purchased a chair from IKEA, I didn't think it was a gaming chair. I thought it was like a chair that you built. But I will say,
Well, yeah, he's supposed to build it.
Okay,
He's supposed to build it.
How long did it take him to build that chair?
2 years.
Okay. We got this chair last week, and Gmo and Claudia put it together in 1 hour.
And why did scorekeeper not do it himself?
That, Toma!
Yeah. Why
They
didn't he?
did
Is that
it in 1 hour.
is that like a toddler chair? Because it looks really tiny. Is that for a toddler?
Yeah, it's a squeaky one. No, it's all these
Is
chairs squeak.
is that chair for a toddler? Because it looks really tiny.
What's for Claudia? It's just an office chair.
Actually, my question was, and why did scorekeeper not build it himself?
I can't. The carpal tunnel. I can't. I can't manipulate the tomb. See, I'm stuttering now.
Okay.
I am unable.
Too much of doing that.
2 minutes, if only. Dude. I was glad. As a matter of fact, folks, I missed out on that now because now I can't because of the carpal tunnel. So
did they inject you in the right hand or the left hand
we
first?
started with the left hand.
Oh, so they left your prominent hand. Good.
Does that mean we have to all chip in some money so he can get one of those wonderful, delightful adult toys to relieve his frustration?
You mean a fleshlight?
Kind of.
You guys can all go to hell. It's amusing, but you can all go to hell.
I'm already going there, and I have no problem with that.
Yeah, stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
put it this way: there ain't no way I'm going to be sitting on no damn cloud playing a harp. That's for sure.
I'm still hoping.
Oh, actually, of the four, no offense, but of the four of us that are here live, I would say you have the best shot going straight to the pearly gates there, anime girl.
Who me? Oh,
No, anime girl. No, not
Anime
Gig.
girl.
No,
The
no offense, Gig.
non-believer.
No offense, Gig. No offense.
Yeah, and
But
I didn't
we
argue
can't-
that either.
But you and me have a lot of the same stories.
But I find it terribly amusing that the non-believer, the atheist, has the better shot among others. Yes. I didn't argue that one. I thought that was funny. Go, anime.
I have two hopes of reaching the pearly gates. No hope.
Slim and none. Slim and none, and Slim just left the building.
Yeah. No hope and Bob hope, I'm telling you.
That's good. I had not heard about Slim and just left the building.
That is a chickism.
Oh,
That is a chickism. Yes, it is.
If I turn up at the pearly gates, if I turn up at the pearly gates,
Uh-huh.
the first thing that St. Peter's gob's going to be, oh, you've got lost again.
I ask you guys to forgive me a moment. Carnella is out and about now. I'm going to let her go outside. She's been in here all morning. She's like, I've had it with this. She's like standing up. She was asleep right next to me. So I'm going to go let her out. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
No, you carry on. We don't care.
He got up pretty good, though.
Hey?
I said he got up pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the lights just went off.
It's either the lights went off or it's sunny outside.
Yeah, he opened the door.
It became a bright spark. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry. I'm a bad girl.
Okay, there we go. Now I can say my joke now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So Gig and I are at the pearly gates, and we're we're waiting. We're not going to get in because when the angels asked, what type of wings do you guys want? I said barbecue, and Gig said Parmesan.
Ew.
Sorry. That was funny. I like that one.
And the angels went like, "Get out!"
That's so funny. It's actually not being disrespectful either. It's having a sense of humor. Some people would be offended by that, Big Dog. It's like, you know what? You're going to hell anyway. So And I'm talking about the person that gets offended. I heard a great one-liner yesterday. Oh my God, someone came to visit me yesterday and they were flying to Hawaii and something happened about the flight was canceled or something. And people around there were like, oh God. And then Lena told me, she goes, don't worry. The Karens will handle this and get us off the plane quick. Oh my God, that was funny. She goes, don't worry, the Karens have got this. We'll be off the plane shortly.
And the bad part is that's pretty much true.
Oh my God. Just having her tell me that, I died laughing, man. That was funny. That one was good. Now, when you guys talked about that fleshlight or whatever it is, on Jedi.tax,
Oh
I
God.
had put up a humorous red flag thingy. And only a few people caught it. It was at the very end. And I'll share with you guys. These are all the red flags that the IRS has. And then at the bottom, I put bonus audit flags. Calling the IRS stupid, snitching on your neighbor, being a flat earther, claiming that the Gulf Stream is a boat and not a European weather facet, and buying a Japanese robot for personal use. Oh, did I kick off the big dog? I'm sorry.
Yep,
Yeah.
you've done it again, haven't
I'm sorry.
you?
That was
You never
unintentional.
learn.
That was completely unintentional.
He's not going to like you for that.
I have to wait for the big dog to answer this one. It's cute that Roger pretends not to know what a fleshlight is when he's part owner of the company. You give me way too much credit. So I did like that line by Lena, though. It was great. She goes, don't worry. We'll let the Karens handle it. We'll be off the plane shortly. That's great, man. Oh, sorry. So I've already taken my meds. I don't know where NorCal Girl is. I'm going to have my burrito now. I wish she were here so I could rub it in her face. And these are the spoils of victory when the North wins versus the South. No comments, ladies? Nothing?
What kind of burrito did you get?
Carne asada.
Oh, so it's not a breakfast burrito.
No, it is from last night. I kept it in the refrigerator. I did not heat it this morning because I'm not. So I'm just going to have the burrito today. And Liz is not here, so I can be a jerk. Anime Girl, have you contacted Liz to tell her what I'm doing?
No. Why would I contact Liz? She's not on Facebook.
All right. I'm going to be a jerk. Big Dog, I kicked you. Big Dog, most likely I kicked you off. I'm sorry.
No problem. It's weird because you had used it a couple of times before and nothing happened.
Yeah, but it was so obvious that time that I activated it and we almost lost you right away. And I'm like, I kicked off the Big Dog.
So did I.
So anyway, I'm going to send a message to Liz telling her that I have a King Taco burrito and I was going to share it on air. That is full dick mode, isn't it?
Nah. Just a little.
Just nah. Just kind of hoping to be. What's wrong? Oh God, I hope my computer isn't freezing. This is not good for the program if it freezes.
Who's frozen?
One of my browsers.
Oh.
I found a rather good joke about heaven and engineers.
Oh, go for it.
You sure about this?
Go for it.
Okay, here you go. At the pearly gates, St. Peter says to the engineer, sorry, pal, you're not on the list. You can't get into heaven. Engineer says, wait a minute. I always donated to the charity. My wife and I raised 2 orphans we adopted. I attended church regularly. What do you mean I'm not on the list? St. Peter says, look, I don't make the rules. You're not on the list. That means you go to hell. So the engineer goes down to hell, introduces himself to the devil, and says, hey, I could make a few changes to make things more comfortable down here. So he installs a state-of-the-art air conditioning system, and all of a sudden, it's a pleasant 68 degrees Fahrenheit in hell. God looks down and realizes he must have made a mistake in giving St. Peter the wrong list. God says to the devil, send me back that engineer. I made a mistake. He belongs in heaven. The devil says, forget about it. This guy is great. I'm not giving him up. God says, oh yeah? You send him back up right now or I'll sue. The devil says to God, oh yeah? And where are you going to get a lawyer? And there's no reaction from the scorekeeper. Or is he frozen? He looks like he's frozen out.
Well, sometimes we can't tell. He kind of looks that way. Maybe he is frozen. Roger. He hasn't blinked, so I don't know.
Device not connected. Who ain't connected?
Must be him. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
You're in two spot. There you are. Okay, now you're.
No, I just taken the other one off.
Well, I think it was a doppelganger. So who's who? Who's the real Roger? Who is the real scorekeeper?
That's the real Roger because he is blinking and he is moving. And there we go. Now we're back to square one. Roger, are you moving things again?
I'm opening up my King Taco burrito.
No, you've moved me again. Somebody's moved me from the position I just put myself in there. Look, there. That's it. That's how it was. Leave it alone. Behave, you horrible little. Oh, you know, if I could get over there and kick your butt, I would.
The only one that takes joy in that are my siblings.
I can get under the Scissor Sisters. I don't care.
You have no idea how big fans they are of you.
Yeah. As Tweety Pie would say, they don't know me very well, do they?
They're learning. They are learning. They're fast learners, I will say that. So,
oh, yeah.
So what? Oh, wait. Uh-oh, here we go. Bronny is the best player in the NBA looking at my Twitter feed.
That's why I don't have Twitter.
Oh my Lord.
That's why nobody has Twitter. It's called X these days.
Yeah.
And considering who owns it, I wouldn't believe Twitter or X if they said the sky was blue and the sea was green. So I don't care.
Oh, that green salsa. Sorry, sibling Alma. Sorry, but I was kind of hoping, NorCal girl would be here so I could show her the spoils of victory.
Okay,
This is
how
what
many
happens
times are you
when
gonna
the
say
North
it, dude?
wins. I'm sorry, Gridiron Girl.
How many times are you gonna say it? Jeez.
Nom 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 nom.
Don't Just as I went in, dude.
That's why I did it. What is it, carne asada?
Mm-hmm.
With rice and beans or just carne asada by itself?
Rice and beans.
There you go. Did you put some cheese in it too?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No, it's cheesy enough.
So is the salsa, is it? I caught that. I caught that one.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. He didn't.
You know what? I don't think he even realized he did that.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have done it this way. I'm sorry. Now what? Did I flip you off?
Well, no, that was Anime Girl that you flipped off because she made the comment and you did that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you will be. Don't you worry. You're off the Christmas card list.
Okay. I'm sorry. That was an unintentional one. Was it funny at least?
Yes, it was.
Okay, then it was
Um,
a good response to your response then.
so it with King
I'm in bliss right now. Sorry, guys.
with King Taco, is the red salsa hotter or the green?
Mm-hmm.
The red's hotter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I don't know if you've noticed, and I don't know if Gig has noticed, that it depends on what restaurant you go to. Because sometimes the green is the hotter of it.
And I think that's just Mexicans screwing with Mexicans.
I think
A gridiron girl.
actually, I think it's where you're from in Mexico.
Yeah.
Actually,
I do believe that.
yeah, because there's this one. I think Big Dog knows of it. Gridiron girl, I bet you do too. It's that famous chile del árbol,
Yes.
that real thin one, and it's red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And that's a nasty one. It's very hot. But the regular,
Eva used to grow those.
yeah.
Her mom did too.
Where was Eva from?
Culiacan.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can see that. Of course, my parents being from one of La Unión de Tula, which is just outside Guadalajara. That's why they were into the red one also.
Okay.
I remember growing up, my father would eat chili like candy, whatever, including the chili, the árbol, which is chili of a tree, basically. He was having chili every time, and it would burn us. And at one time, he bit into a chili that caused him to flinch.
Oh.
And we were like, "Oh shit!" I mean, it would burn us when he would have, and then when he had that one, I don't think anyone was like, "Oh damn!" You know, I remember he flinched on one. I don't remember what it was.
Is the ghost pepper the hottest chili now? I think there's something hotter than that. What is the hottest?
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think ghost pepper is the hottest anymore.
There's no pleasure in eating a ghost pepper.
I know. I agree. Okay, so it says the hottest chili pepper currently recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records is Pepper X, with a heat level of 2.69 million on the Scoville Heat Index. Oh, there we go. Surviving the previous record holder, the Carolina Reaper. That's right. That took over. It's the ghost pepper, then it's the Carolina Reaper, and now I guess it's this Pepper X.
As you were speaking, Lito Migraine put the Carolina Reaper. He did. He's very smart. But may the Lords of Cobol acknowledge NorCal Girl. NorCal Girl, if you're feeling up to it, why don't you come and join us, please? I miss you. I do. That's the reason why I got this burrito. I was thinking of you.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah. I was thinking of having the burrito to show her up with it.
You know something? You lie. This like a cheap Chinese watch. There you go.
How you doing, Liz?
Holy
Glad you're
shit.
here to join us.
So as I said, the Pepper X is I'm further reading a little bit further. It is significantly hotter than the Carolina Reaper. The Carolina Reaper comes in at 1.569 million on the Scoville Heat Index. And as I said, Pepper X comes in at 2.69 million on the Scoville Index.
What did you tell us, Gridiron Girl? There's no joy in what?
There's no joy in something that hot. I mean, when you get chili that when you get chili that hot, you can't enjoy your food because all you're gonna taste
your
is
whole body.
Yeah.
I just sent you the link, Liz. Come in, Liz. Come in and fight with us, or come in and fight with me.
Del
my father had a tough time with the red chili of King Taco.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. But chili, It's like pepper spray, the cayenne. It doesn't affect everyone. It's
Yeah.
funny how chili is and the
Yep.
makeup of our
I
bodies.
want a salsa that's or chili, red chili that's very tasty
Mhm.
and
I'm right
and
here.
and hot, but not too hot.
I'm right
Where I'm
here.
gonna cry and have mocos and all that shit.
Geek's not listening to me. Geek's not listening to me.
No, she's just ignoring you like the rest of us do. That's all. The girl's got common sense. Decided just ignore you. You'll go away, or you'll grow up, or some such miracle will occur. You know.
No, I'm never gonna grow up, and one day will go away, but hopefully it's gonna be a while.
Have
Oh
you
yeah.
ever eaten Dave's Hot Chicken? Is that
No,
as in
I
Wendy's?
no, it's a chicken place, and it's supposed to be really, really hot, like Louisiana hot style chili is what they use.
I don't know. I don't think I've had it.
Was that somebody's stomach I just heard rumbling?
That's
Wasn't me.
Rupee
Oh, that was Roofy? Was he farting
snoring.
or what?
Snoring.
Oh,
He's snoring. Oh,
Yes.
well, he's just coming out the right end. I thought it might.
yeah.
Smoothly. I thought it was right at the other end. I was going to say that wouldn't be classified as chemical warfare, then, would it?
He's a baritone.
Biological?
Wow, 8 different levels of heat. There's another brand of I shouldn't have said another brand, but there's a wings place. I think it's called Wingstop.
Yeah.
Here in Southern California, and they have, I think it's like 12 or 16 different flavors, and they're all different heat. But
That sounds more like B-Dub,
okay,
because B-Dub on their menu has like a scale, and it's like a temperature thing, and it shows the name and then where it goes on the scale.
Yes, I am wrong then. The one that I was mentioning, it doesn't have a scale. It just has the name and a description of how hot it is or
Okay.
whatever. So yeah, I believe the Buffalo Wild Wings. I've been there and I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's just a menu item, and they say if it's hot, mild, or whatever.
Yeah. Wingstop actually I believe has better wings than B-Dub. But that's just my opinion.
I didn't know they had wings. Never mind.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Wingstop, and I agree with Big Dog on that too. I used to get the wings at Applebee's. Sorry, Brandy. Love you, miss you, but the wings at Wingstop are significantly better. But I did go to see Brandy again today. Or not today, sorry, Freudian slip. On Tuesday, I think it was.
How's she doing?
She's doing all right. Brandy, I haven't admitted it on air, but I am sorry for your loss. The passing of your dad. It was within the last month or so, and I'm sorry for that. I can't imagine what you're going like. I mean, she's still young, and she's now lost mom and dad. So, yeah, sorry, Brandy. We like visiting with her. She's still at the Applebee's right there in Montclair, and she's cool. But she is punching the clock every day and doing everything that asked of her, which is impressive. Sorry, I'm enjoying this burrito. Come on, Liz, where the hell are you? Come on.
Told you
I
she's
sent you
milking
the
the
link.
cow.
Well, she commented earlier. Did you see the comment?
No, I did not. I had to switch platforms, so I can't see comments.
She was on YouTube. There it is. May the lords of Kobo rise up and bite your ass. Just eat the damn thing. That was funny. Wow.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She'll probably find she's busy now.
Well, she's trying to. Go ahead.
No, she's probably busy with family. So she'll probably not be on anyway. So, you know.
I thought maybe she was trying to milk the cow, that cow that has horns.
No, she's, as I say, she's either busy with family or she's doing research for tomorrow, like I should be doing. I should be having the film on by now and watching Suzume, so I get everything right for tomorrow. But I'm not. I'm sitting here having a conversation with the big dog, watching scorekeeper fill his pie hole with a damn burrito. Foxtrot Oscar scorekeeper, choke.
At least I'll go with good stuff. So, won't be so bad. Oh, hey, what's up?
Inside source.
Mm-hmm.
Are you supposed to be eating chili? I thought you couldn't have seeds.
Yeah.
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 You're right. This is not good
Boys
for me. I
guy.
never said it was good for me. There's an indulgence from time to time. Am I going to pay for this later? Oh, God, yes. But this is only the second time I've had King Taco in like 2 months. So
Alcohol and a burrito. Matt, you are just not going to suffer, man. You are going to hell in a handcart. I'm telling you.
handbasket.
Whatever.
She's English. It's a cart over there.
Granny had wheels. She'd be a bloody handcart. Handbasket, handcart. What's the fucking difference?
Jeez, anime girl. Why the hell are you in such a great mood this morning?
People.
Guys, okay, you know what, folks? I want to thank my co-host for the light atmosphere of today's program. We're after each other, and it's so damn fun. It is great. All the shots that we're taking at each other, they're freaking harmless, but it's really funny how everyone comes to play. Even Gridiron Girl in her innocence.
Innocent?
Yep.
Innocent?
I mean, look, Lord of Cobalt over there, even Liz came in fighting today.
I mean, you know, we're talking about the girl there that's got a farty dog.
Oh.
So who was snoring? Was that Wheezy? Wheezy was snoring? Wheezy?
No, Roofy.
Roofy.
Roofy? Where's Wheezy?
He's
right
farting
here next
in
to
the
me
sleep. They just finished eating, so now they're out.
We damn colonials.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yep.
what are you going to be doing in the next few hours, anime girl, other than watching the movie in preparation for tomorrow's program?
What else will I be doing? Well, once I've watched the movie, written down all my notes, gone through the internet to see if I can find any live locations that are in the film, I shall probably grab myself a cup of joe, head into my bedroom, switch on my PlayStation, and kick 7 barrels of crap out of whatever civilizations are in the game Civilization 2.
Really?
Really.
That is cool. Gridiron Girl, what you doing today? Any bottles with your name on them?
Oh, hey, now, come on.
No, she gave that up for Lent.
Who's Len? He's a lucky guy.
I haven't been here. I'm sorry. I genuinely... Did you really, Gridiron Girl?
Yes, I did. Among
you
other
gave
things.
it all up for Lent? For the pagan ritual?
Wait.
Whatever.
She said amongst other things? Like what? Do tell.
Oh, what else did you give up?
It's between me and the Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, there's a statement I could make, but I ain't going to make it because I'll get killed for doing it.
Well, then I will. So the only thing we can say is she took the batteries out.
Oh!
The silence is deafening.
Yeah, I was going to say she shut her legs and opened her mouth, but you're nicer. I'll let that one go.
Well, the insults have taken a turn. They're getting a little more flavored.
Yes, the thing is,
Nobody, nobody likes a quitter. Shame on Gig. Great.
I didn't realize Easter's almost another month away. I thought it was already almost here.
I know.
I'm sorry.
You know the thing that
that was heartfelt when you said Easter's a month away. I know.
So Peter,
Yeah.
I mean Big Dog. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man.
No problem.
When Dream was saying that, or you had mentioned that you can celebrate on Sunday.
Oh, he said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I barely found that out like maybe 2 years ago. I go,
And you know what? I found that out when he said that. I didn't know that.
So what was it? What
Okay, so Gig said that she had given up, alcohol for Lent, and Dream made a comment saying, "Well, don't forget that on Sundays you can still indulge in whatever you've given up because I forgot how he put it." So is that? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Like there's 47 days, including the between Ash Wednesday and Easter. There's more than 40 days.
Yeah.
So I guess Sunday is you're allowed. I never knew that until like maybe a couple of years ago.
Scorekeeper, since you are the.
Where's the comment by Dream when he said that?
I
left, so I missed the comments.
Oh no, that comment about that was on Facebook from a few days ago or a week ago or so. So is that true, Scorekeeper? Since you are the biblical expert here.
Whoa!
I mean, amongst us, you're the biblical
girl here. I mean, she got a little uppity just with that innuendo.
So is that true, Scorekeeper?
So what was the statement by Dream, which I don't want
to... In other words, during Lent, whatever you give up during Lent, whatever is alcohol, meat, candy, whatever you give up, but you give that up for the 6 days, but on Sunday you're allowed to indulge in whatever you gave up because that's I don't know. Because Sunday is the holy day or something or other. Have you heard of that? I hadn't heard of that.
I may vaguely, but I don't believe in it. So no, yeah, I don't. I grew up. I'm sorry.
I'm old. Yeah, we're old school.
Yeah,
we're old school.
The point is, you give it up. But actually, yeah, I guess you can if there's an event or something going on. Whatever. Yeah, I guess you can, but I didn't know of that.
Yeah, me either.
Like you give it up. I do know, and I've been told that if you break your whatever, man, I ruined it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's not you ruin it. It's over. The point is, the whole thing of Lent is to improve oneself. And if you fail at it, it's like, it's okay, man. Just start up again. It's no harm, no foul. Because if you did it for 2 days and you messed up, the 2 days doesn't take away. It's not lost. You're still improving yourself. You're getting better. So no, I could see that argument by Dream. I'm not prepared to argue with Dream right now.
Okay.
Because I have a full stomach on King Taco burrito.
And
good
salsa.
For you.
And salsa that you shouldn't have had.
And I'm already feeling it. I feel it in my stomach. So We'll see. We'll see. But it is 9:41 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, on a very, very casual and loose here sports talk with the guys. And we did get a lot of sports in earlier, but we are now nearing the end. If my co-hosts wish to continue with the program, they're more than welcome. Among my many aches and pains, she is still in my life, as you know, and she is now hospitalized, and it's very serious. My former spouse, she is not well, and again, if there was still something between us, I could say what she has, but I have to protect her privacy. So she is not well, and we'll see. And I got to go visit her and see how she's doing. I believe she's going to have a procedure done tomorrow. So it's difficult dealing with someone who has schizophrenia. They don't understand everything. So we'll see what happens. Got to go there in a little bit. So I will be leaving in about 18 minutes from today's program. So if my co-hosts wish to continue to have this wonderful conversation, God bless America. Move forward. Sally forth. Damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead.
Why is Sally going forth?
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Oh, shit. Wow.
That's a good statement there, Lethal. I agree with it completely.
Damn. Your one-liners are coming hard and fast, Lethal, today. I missed you too.
That's what she said.
Ooh, yeah. So, Big Dog, what are you going to end up doing today?
Probably watch some series a few series that I'm watching.
What are you
Wrapping up.
watching?
I just started watching For the People. It's a lot like a law one. It was on a couple of years ago, and then I'm finishing up the new one by what is her name? Amanda Seyfried, whatever her name is.
Oh, yeah, who had her debut on the HBO program Big Love. I
What's
remember.
the program called?
Shoot, I'm trying to look for it right now. Oh, it's on Peacock. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Oh,
it is
While you
called
look for that, Lethal says
Long Bright River. So she plays a cop in Philadelphia, and where she works is like the rundown area, and there's working girls that are being killed, and she's trying to investigate it. It's pretty decent.
okay.
He watched the first 3 episodes of Daredevil. He's done. It sucks. Is that Daredevil on Netflix or
Disney? Yes, it's Daredevil Born Again. They rebooted it. They already okayed season 2 for it, and yeah. The hell was that?
That ain't me.
Gridiron Girl?
What are we hearing?
People.
Young ladies?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my roommate playing World of Tanks.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Your roommate is playing World of Tanks, and we heard Young Women.
You heard weird. Well, no, it wasn't me then.
Lukey's, thanks for joining us, Lukey's, says, I'm watching The Pit and Paradise.
Cool.
Lethal Migraine says, reboot of Suits LA are also terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
so. I've been watching it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. Let me know.
Yeah. People get confused when I say demented pigeon and then when I refer to Mr. Trump. I'm going to show
Really?
you. Yeah. I'm going to show you
How?
why I call him the demented pigeon.
But how can they get confused?
There you go. Now tell me that is not based on a certain Donald Trump. Go on, tell me it ain't.
Well, if it were orange, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
The hairstyle, the attitude, it's, you know, she's to Toadie from Storks. And that's why I call Mr. Trump the demented pigeon.
Well, thank you, imperialist.
That's all right. I don't care like nothing.
Oh,
He ain't my president. I didn't
damn
vote
it.
for him.
I meant to go outside and do some crop dusting. Damn it.
Yeah, use Agent Orange. That might help.
No, I don't need to go now.
You've already crop dusted?
Well, I think I field dusted. Jeremy Corbyn is a bit of a demented pigeon as well.
Oh, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with that too, Lethal. I mean, he's not just a demented pigeon. He's the demented flying rat. But there you go. So I know all about Mr. Corbyn. You can tell I'm not a fan of his either, can you? What's the matter, scorekeeper? You're looking all white and flustered. Is there a problem?
He's scrolling.
I'm so glad
I was
he's
looking
doing
at
so.
pictures of girls in bikinis.
Again with the bloody beach volleyball.
Good for you.
Thank you.
There it is again. Who is that with the
What did
bloody
you hear
background?
this time?
Sounded like a guy.
Sounds like a guy, yeah, in the kitchen. It
Wow.
really did.
Because I'm looking bottom of screen and I noticed that no one else has a screen open. So it's not like our feeds are intruding.
No. There you go. He's just coughed. He's dying.
I did hear that cough right now, yes.
Yeah, he's dying already. And that wasn't Gig because she's muted. So
No, she just barely muted herself right after that cough.
Oh, okay. No, the only screen I got open is 10 real life locations from Suzume. I found real life locations from the film Suzume. You see, I did it for Weathering with You. I did it with Your Name, and now I've done it with Suzume. I've found the real life locations from the film.
Now you'll notice that I've been asking for like 30 minutes, and this one did come in a few minutes ago. Sarge Cooper can't join in the fun live at the moment. Let it be known that you're the one that said no again.
Oh, you sound hurt.
Really? I do?
No.
Thank you. I was like, oh, I missed it. Oh, she's being sarcastic. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You can catch up later. We don't mind. I mean, you can watch the rerun and probably you'll understand it then.
Wow.
Well, what is that? What I just sent you?
No. Oh, I didn't see anything yet. No, I'm responding to.
Oh, go to Instagram. Go to Instagram. I just sent you something.
What's that?
If you're looking at,
What's that?
Oh, okay, then don't.
No,
then
I'm
don't
almost never on Instagram. That's why. Let me see.
Stop being a perv.
Who? Me?
Both of you.
Oh.
This doesn't have anything to do with the Blue Oyster, does it?
Oh,
Please.
You know what? I should put the music on. Thank you, big dog.
Anytime.
They're actually dancing?
Yes.
Well, I'm not mad at them for abusing who and what they are. Hey, awesome. Good for them. Because they're going to be old real quick. No one's going to watch them.
Yeah, but the thing is, if this is what I think it is, oh no, it's not. Or is it? Okay, it is. So the main one in the middle, Raj?
Hmm?
The main one in the middle of that video I just sent you?
Oh, yeah.
She, I won't give her name, but you guys probably have heard about her, maybe not. Anyway, she has an OnlyFans. Does not do anything sexual at all on it, and has earned she earned $43 million from her
Oh,
OnlyFans
she was
account.
in the news not too long ago.
Yes. Yes, she makes about $4 million a month, and does nothing sexual at all. In fact, she barely takes her clothes off. That's about it. The dancing and stuff like that, very suggestive and very revealing. But as far as what others are doing on OnlyFans, you know, and she is by far the big money maker on OnlyFans. I think she's the number one.
$42 million last year.
Yeah, 42,
I
43
mean, no,
right in
last
there.
month.
No, last year. She makes about $4 million a month now.
Well, good for her.
Do I detect a slight hint of jealousy there?
Nah.
That is a lot of money for
Just
doing
for
that.
just for shaking your booty on TV or on a camera.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, even scorekeeper could stand there and shake his booty and probably, somebody will buy it.
Oh yeah. Oh, Gig was gonna chime in on that one. She unmuted herself and then muted herself right back again. So I think she thought about saying something and took it back.
Well, I think she's obviously talking to Roofy and Wheezy because she's not talking to us.
No, because my background noise is the tanks.
It's okay. We can't hear them right now.
Okay.
No, they've gone quiet, so you're safe.
Okay.
So you're going to say something about scorekeeper shaking his booty on the camera or something? Will you?
No, it's
No.
Only if he wears the Daisy Dukes.
You're joking. Well, he wears David Corby like splitting the peach.
Oh my God, I've not had a great stretch like that in forever. Oh, and I didn't pull a muscle either. That's the great joy of old age, being able to stretch and not pull a muscle up.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh man, that was orgasmic. Oh geez. It's like heroin. I gotta do it now twice to make up for the original feeling. That's the drug, right? The heroin, where whatever amount you take the first time, where you have to take double to get that original, and then just double again and double again. Is that the one you're always chasing the high?
You're always chasing the high, but it's not double. You just have to take more than the previous time.
Yeah.
But it's also almost instantly addicting.
Yeah.
So
that's why I don't try illicit substances.
Good for you.
Yeah, and you're a clever boy.
No, you know what it was? I just saw people who I thought were strong mentally and physically, and I was witness firsthand to what drugs would do to them. And then being in the industry that I'm in, I would read the stories of people losing everything over drugs and stuff, and you just learn. And these are pillars of society and stuff, and they would succumb to it and lose everything. So my thing was, no, I don't think I have any special God-given powers to, I'm not going to try. And that's why I always stayed away from them. I was stunned when a lot of people in my universe around me would take marijuana or they would take drugs, and I was genuinely surprised by that. What are you going to do, right? Well, all right. I think we've come to the end. At least I have. Is there anything else for you guys?
No, I'm done.
Nope. Pretty much covered everything yet.
All right. Well, then there it is. In a world with Pornhub, thank you, Canada. Why the hell would you waste your money on OnlyFans? Thank you, Letha Migraine. All right. Well, on behalf of everyone, this is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. For having not announced the program, I was stunned by how many people were watching today's program, and I thank you for that. Thank you for your indulgence. And again, thank you for my co-hosts, both in the chat room and live. And it was good. So this was fun to do again. It was a very light episode, and I think it was good. But I was dying laughing, knowing how we attacked each other. It was fun again. There's no hostility to it. And if you guys think there was, you guys don't know any of us then, huh, Big Dog?
That's right.
Yeah, and Anime Girl and Gridiron Girl, because we all took shots
Buckle
at
up.
each other. What was that?
Buckle up.
Yeah, buckle up. Yes. So I thank you, everyone, and it's really good. I'm not going to put Anime Girl or Gridiron Girl on the spot, but I will put the Big Dog on the spot by asking him to take us out on this program.
All right. Well, before I do that, of course, I want to tell Gig, Dodgers baseball will be, actually has already started the season already. So I know you're going to enjoy the season. You're going to enjoy all those buckle bumps from Kike, and and we'll see where it goes. But for everyone else out there, guys, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, call a friend, call an Uber, call somebody, call Roger. I think he still does Lyft and Uber, but we shall see. But anyways, take care, guys. Watch sports. Be careful. And just like all of us who all seem to be sick, get well. Take care of yourselves. Take your medication. Be good.
Bye. Peace.
Bye bye.